Well, hello everybody. And we are back for another live stream. And this week, it's City Skylines 2. Oh, it still feels weird to say it, guys. I feel like it should be illegal. I shouldn't be saying these words. Well, welcome to another stream. Welcome to the first stream of City Skylines 2. And hopefully, and I'm going to be real with you right now, guys. Hopefully my PC does not explode. And I'll leave it there. Welcome, guys. We're going to be building a beautiful little city today. We're going to see how far we can pretty much take it. You guys can kind of help me out as well. Give me suggestions. Kind of shape how we build the city. I've seen a lot of you right now, especially Money Cash, saying if I don't pick EU styling, he's going to take away my British citizenship. So I think that's already decided on what kind of area that we're going to be building in today. But, yeah. This is going to be pretty interesting. Now, if you are hyped for today's stream, not only would I really appreciate if you guys could smash that like button down below, I would really appreciate as well if you are new around here to subscribe. I put out a fair few videos recently with your boy playing the game and all that kind of jazz, and lot of support for it. Really do appreciate it right now. But I will be starting my very first city series tomorrow. So today should be all about the funds. I'm still learning the game right now, so it's going to be quite interesting, guys. It is going to be quite interesting right now. So if you are hyped for today's stream, drop a number 1 in the chat right now so I can see who's turned up, who's ready to rock and roll and get foolish with your boy. I'm going to see your boy Money Cash here right now. Your boy Arash is here. We got Peanut Salt on the scene. Transport Dude's here right now. We got Sam. We got Fox Dog. We got Audio. We got Benji. We got Wolf Gaming. We got Majestic. We got Ethan Jack. We got BitLife Gameplay. We got Zanny right now. Oh my god, we got Jacob, we got Gold, Grizzly Bear's here. Damn, we've got a bunch of folios here right now, a bunch of folios. But we're gonna jump straight into this. Let's not wait around any longer, boys. I'm gonna press play right now on the game, and fingers crossed, my game does not explode. I mean, my PC does not explode. Right, play. Give me a moment as well, because I've also got to sort this all out. It's gonna go straight into full screen mode, and I'm gonna kind of back out of it and then go back into it. One memento, boys. We'll get there. We'll get there right now. Right. For some reason as well, I've got 3 monitors. It always likes to load up in full screen on my left monitor. But today, well, at this moment, it hasn't. This is good stuff. Right, let me quickly change the gameplay capture. I'm so pro at streaming, guys. I totally know what I'm doing right now. Right. Oh! There we go. City Skylines 2. And breathe. And breathe. Right, I think I'm going to turn the music off in the background. There we go. Hold on. We have audio, boys! And we have audio. Okay, we're definitely ready to rock and roll right now, aren't we? We're definitely ready to rock and roll right now. So, we're going to start a new one. Can this will be a video? Can this will be a video? Do you mean after the stream has ended? It will still be on here, so you can watch it back at any time if that's what you mean. Oh no, Ryan's here. Guess what I'm having for dinner? Don't even say KFC, boy. Don't even say KFC right now. I'm currently playing Pilot Train Flight Simulator on Roblox, and my plane suddenly won't turn. You're going down. Right, new game. And these are the maps you pretty much get to choose from. Let me switch over right now to the opposite side. Hold on. So you can kind of see. Right, this takes a little bit longer. Hold on. Boom. You can now see. Now, a bunch of you have already suggested, and mainly Money Cash, because he's going to take away my British citizenship if I don't, wants me to pick a European theme. So I think we're going to have to pick a European theme right now. And I don't know how many maps have the European theme. Actually, there's a couple already right now. Do you know what? I think there's more European themes than there is North American themes. Slightly. Yes, KFC. Oh my goodness me, this dude's got KFC right now. So jealous. I feel like I like the idea of the barrier island. Because it's an island that you get to build on with one route in. I kind of like the idea. But the theme is North America, but you can change the theme, okay? you can change the theme. So it doesn't really matter what map we pick. We can still kind of change it. I like the idea of this as well because there's loads of water going around. So if I select the map, I can change the theme to European. We can do left-hand traffic. Now, what should I name the city? This city's only going to be for this stream, guys. So give me some names for the city right now. Get an oil-rich map, you fool. You want me to create like an oil industry right now? And just take over the world. North Korea. Oh my goodness me. So Nick, do this as a stream. I could actually do this as a stream series, so we could continue the progress after this. So we need a good name. Try and make it semi-related or fool-related. We've got to keep to the theme right now. We've got to keep to the theme. Fool City. That's a good one, Grizzly Bear. Foolish Town, says Foxdog. Penn Island, says Random. That's definitely random. Senningham. Oh, because it's already called Headingham. That's how it's already called Headingham, isn't it? Fool's Gold, Fulchester. Oh, I like Fulchester. Port Fallopolis. I like Fulchester. It kind of sounds pretty cool. I'm going to go Fulchester. Falls. Oh, hang on. Hold on. Falls. Chester. Chester. Do I put a capital on the C? Chester. I'm going to do it. Capital on the C. Why not? You know, we make the rules around here, boys. We make the rules. Now, left-hand traffic, because we're in the UK, should we play with natural disasters? That's the next big question right now. Help. Started my one and already unpacking everything. Oh my goodness me. What are you doing? Yeah, we're going to go with it. Okay. I won't unlock all limited money because we'll play the game. I'll disable the tutorials. We don't need them. Boom. I press play. We're about to start our first stream city, baby. This is going to go so bad. So for those who are watching right now, if you haven't, please smash the like button down below. I would greatly appreciate it, guys, if you can all press the like button down below. And if you are new around here, please subscribe, because it really does help your boy out right now. So we're here. This is your boy's first city, or first area to work with right now. For the live streams, baby. And already, we seem to have a couple of nice little options right now. So the whole thing is going to be based on this little island here, which is quite exciting. What should I have from KFC? Oh, no, Ryan. I think you should get a spicy burger today. You should get like a Zinger fillet tower burger. A Zinger tower burger. We got a road leading in, so everyone's going to enter through this big highway that comes into a 4-lane road. We've got the power coming in as well, so we can export some of that goodness. And we have a nice little feature over here as well. Oh, there's like a random abandoned house over here. Oh, it's old mill ruins. Nice. A little bridge going over as well. So this should be pretty good then. This should be a pretty good place to start with. And we should have some fun with this. That what looking at? Is that what you're going to get, Ryan? Let's go. The most UK thing ever. Make a trumpet interset. It's way too laggy for the average user. I got to optimize it way more. Well, I'll be honest with you right now. My PC is only just getting a little bit louder. I have to play with these graphic settings. So, actually, I'm going to change this to have 3 so I can kind of come in and out. So these are my graphic settings. There's a lot of stuff disabled and there's a lot of stuff on low. And if you want to know my PC specs, I have a 2080 Ti, 64 gig of RAM. I have an i9 processor, but I can't remember which one it is. But I built this PC back in 2019, just for some context. But there we go. Put everything on max setting. Listen, if I put everything on max setting right now, my PC will explode. Right, okay. So, we got to plan out how we want this then. The island's quite long in that regard, so I feel like we're going to be kind of slightly bending in to kind of a different way. I'm going to build some grids, but I don't want it to be the main kind of layout for the city. So, what we'll do is we'll start here with our 4-lane roadage, and we'll bring this in. Now, I'm going to try and build a little bit away from the 4-lane roads, just so we've got a little bit of space to maneuver. Going forward. But bring you in, and I feel like I want to make it slightly curve in and bend down. Oh, your boy Arash.
Arash donated 27 Swedish kroner. Hope your GPU explodes, smiley face.
That is so nice and so evil all at the same time. Arash, I will find you and I will destroy you. Right, I'm going to bring this down this way. Because when I start unlocking tiles, it's where we're going to work with. There we go. So we'll drop a couple of little roads here and there. We'll kind of, please don't kill this like your experimental city. I like how in my little experimental videos, everyone was complaining about me. Sonic, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And in my head, I'm like, guys, this is my experimental city right now. I'm not paying attention to it. It will burn. I just wanted to do experiments.
Dean
and everyone's
Painter
like,
donated £5. I think you should keep your first city and use it for experiments series. Grin, grin, grin. Partying, face partying, face collision, 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 grin, grin, grin.
That's actually a pretty good idea. I might do that. I might actually do that. That's not actually a bad idea, to be honest with you. That's not actually a bad idea. Appreciate it, Dean. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much, dude. Right, I'm going to kind of bend this a little bit more. So we're going to create a couple of little kind of runs with where the road's going to go. Just very, very roughly. Build. And then we'll kind of build off this. So those are going to be the main roads. We'll try and build some kind of little residential areas and all that kind of jazz around it. But it should be pretty fun. So we need to also check a couple of this stuff as well. We need to know where the wind's running. And do they tell us from the get-go where the wind's running? Wind! Do we have a wind overlay? Ground, noise, air pollution. Aha! So, because obviously you want to put your industry downwind. So we can kind of utilize all this area down here for some type of industry. Nice, 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 nice. So at least we can freely build around here and not worry too much. So the idea is right now, we've got to get ourselves up to Tiny Village. Because with this, not only gives us a bit more money to kind of... that's what I like about this game as well. They give you so much cash, so it's kind of a little bit more difficult to go bankrupt, but it's still possible. But we get a couple of different bits and bobs to unlock. I've also never played with European kind of styling. So this will be quite interesting as well. So I reckon then we'll kind of come off this area here and we'll build our first little suburb area. Now, I'm going to try my best not to do grids, but I'm going to warn you right now, there will be some grids involved. Here. So if I come off here like that and then do this, I'm so used to playing City Skylines 1. Just bear with me, okay? I will get rid of the bad habits, but I just want to kind of, you know, do some stuff. Leave me alone. Don't bully me right now. And then we'll kind of create a nice little connection around here somewhere as well. So if I kind of bring it to about there, and if I go this way, oh, hello. So I'm just kind of getting my kind of layout all set up. I'll keep that there. That's fine. And then we've got all this to build in right now, which should be quite exciting. I just noticed the roads changed to look more European. Oh, did they? Let me see. Do you mean here or in the icons? Okay. Alright, I'm going to bring this down to about... Well, too much. I can bring it down to here. And I'm going to bend this in. So this is me right now trying my best to get away from grids. But yeah, I'm kind of following some kind of a grid route. I don't want to do this, and I will try and push away from it, but this is just my start. So we will have a bit of a grid, and then we'll try and come off it with bends and twists and turns, so we can have some organization among some chaos. So I'll utilize the grid tool here. Now, I've never got on with this. I'll be real with you right now. I've never really got on with this. And we'll go with I'll say a 160, and I'll go over by a 88. Wait, that wasn't a grid. Excuse me, that was not a grid. I wanted to get gritty, boys. Right, we'll go to here. Right, I'll go there. It's not quite what I wanted, but I'll do it anyway. So that is a 176. So if I do that again, 176. 176. Nice. Right. I think that's as far as your boy's going to go with grids. Who am I kidding? I'm going to place some more in. We'll then bring it down to 2 sets here. We'll then bring it down to 2 sets. Oh, it doesn't like the 2 sets. Right, 176. Okay, it's going a little bit too far right there. You're going a little bit too far, boy. You're getting carried away right now. You're getting carried away. So what we'll do is, can this come down a bit further? Where does that lead in? Yeah, we'll bring that down to there. And then in. Nice big open section just here. So how does it look like that? Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We'll do a couple of connections right now to get to the main 4-lane road area here. But we're going to also push this a little bit further. I'm going to bring this in. I can already see where roundabouts are going to be forming. So I reckon we go right there. There we go. And then we'll try and bring one down to here. And then we'll start it all. You can build a lot of roads with your starter money. You can actually build a decent small town with the starter money. I'm quite surprised with how generous they are. I think that might have been one of the things they maybe found within their feedback. Is a lot of players lose a lot of money quite quickly when they normally play the game in the first one. So I think they kind of, I wouldn't say rectified the issue, but kind of made it a lot more beginner friendly is the best way to put it, right? A lot more beginner friendly. Right, run you into here. So trying to keep them. Oh, that's not even straight. It's so much kind of more difficult to get straight lines. I know you can tell like you're snapping off, but it's so much easier to also mess up slightly. And I reckon I'm going to run into there, but then we go like this. There we go. We're having a little bit of unorganized chaos. Right. Should we start building then? Should we actually get some stuff going on? How low should I make the graphics? Set them all really low, like everything's literally minimal, and then slowly start upping stuff as you go along. Curved roads. Yeah, that would also be a really good idea. I want to get the curved roads going around the edges over here. Actually, do you know what I should have done? I should have done some curved roads here. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do it here. And I'm going to do it here. Right, forget this, boys. This is where I now become so indecisive. But let me do some curved roads here. Let's kind of play around with this. Right, curved road going in. Nice. Now, this one, I'm going to bring it out a little bit, then curve it in. That's a little bit more difficult, this one, because the way it's situated. I like that, though. I like that. Right, we'll kind of leave it like that for now. So, what do we need then to get the city actually up and running to begin with? Well, we're going to need water first. Now, do I go ground pumping? There's a nice little section there. Or I could do a water tower, or I could suck it up from over here. The only problem is, I'm going to have to dump the sewage into the water system as well. Now, I could put the sewage over here, and it will slowly go that way. I can put the clean drinking water over on this side. Or, I do a groundwater pumping station, which I can place over there, which is not a problem. What's cheaper to run? So this is 20,000 a month. This one's 30,000. This one's 10,000. Oh, the pumping station is a lot cheaper. And it pumps a lot more water as well. So we're going to have to go for that one. So I'm going to pull it here. Bam. The sewage, we're going to have to put over here. And pray to the City Skylines gods right now that it actually goes that way and doesn't slowly seep this way. The water flow suggests that it shouldn't. And we have to pray that that is true. So let's get these connected right now. So sewage pipe to the road. I love the fact that everything now runs on the roads. There we go. And then the water pipe over here. Now what I'll do, I'll just run it direct. I'm not going to mess about. I'm just going to run it direct. There we go, there we go. And we will need to give them... I don't know if... do you have to give them power? I can't remember if we have to give them power or not. But we do need power. But I also need to build an area where we can have our industry. So I think for now, we'll have some industry down here until I can unlock some additional tiles. So, right. I'm going to have this road. I feel like I want it down in this corner, but this 4-lane road's going to be a bit funky. Oh, well. This is where the roundabout's going to happen by the looks of it. So if I bring you down to here. Oh, hang on. That's on a bend. Right, bring you to there. And then we'll go for a nice cheeky bend, boys. A nice cheeky bend. Or shall I go for a straight bit first? Let me build the straight bit first. Right, we'll delete a chunk of it. And then we'll bend into it. Alright, let me just get this up then. And then we'll get our industry in. So once I've unlocked more of this kind of zoning area, we can kind of work with this a little bit more.
Got that cash,
Oh,
money,
Sadusa.
Sir Ducker donated
Ducker?
£2. My first live stream. Love your stuff, smiley face.
Appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much right now. You had to give them power in the last game. I had to give them power in the last game? I did? No, oh no, sorry, you did, Jay. You did in the last game,
Your
yeah.
boy's got that cash, money, moolah.
Pepper Pig Bell Pepper Pig Face donated £2. Discord please boomerang 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 old man old man old man old man.
Thank you, Ryan. Get the import-export power line set up so you can export access and bring the stuff in when you don't have it. Yeah, did you see my video that I did earlier today on the import and exporting power and water and sewage? It's a pretty good feature. That I really do like it. I really do like it. So for this, we're just going to set up a grid. I'm not going to beat around the bush on this one. We're going to set up a grid. Now, is it better to... I reckon we go about there. It kind of gets lost a little bit along the way, doesn't it? It kind of gets lost a little bit along the way. I don't know if I should set up a grid with this. But I'll go for a 144. And we'll go right down to here. Now I know it's quite wide, but I want to have that little bit of space here for the pollutings, and then we'll set up a grid here. So we'll go 120. Oh, are you serious? You won't go all the way down? Right, we'll go like that. To begin with. Does that slightly throw this off? What is the distance of this? Oh, do we not know? So 112. Oh, that fits perfect. So why couldn't I do it in the first place then? Sus. I think people are probably the cheapest one. Yeah, that's the thing. You kind of have to play around with it and like get the right ones, but for now we'll be okay. We'll be okay. So we'll drop a power plant down. I know this is quite expensive, but it's going to give us a lot of capacity and a lot to not worry about for quite some time. But when you kind of break it down, it's 70 grand for 20 megawatts. That's what you got to break it down to. Damn, Sonic, you already have it. Still hoping it comes out to GeForce now today. Sorry, Bramp. I'm sorry. It's a good game. It really is. It really is. But then again, you get a lot of Bloxburg stuff before us, so... I think we're evens on that one. I think we're evens. Ryan, I will check now. Listen, this is the only time I'm checking. I'm not checking again after this, Ryan. If it's KFC, I will be mad. I will be mad. Oh, he's ordered KFC. Ryan, do not send me a photo of the KFC when you get it. Do not send me a photo of the KFC when you get it, because I will be so mad. I will be so mad. Right. So, okay, so I lost my train of thought there. 70 grand for 20 megawatts. Now, when you break it down, it's 15 grand. If you can put this in the right location, get the 5 megawatts. 15 grand for 5. If you get 4 of these to equal 20, that's 60 grand. So it's technically 10 grand cheaper than the coal power plant. I'm crying even more now, but I'll keep watching. It's all good. Bram, appreciate it, dude. It's nice to see you, dude. It's good to see you, man. We got to have a little bit of a catch-up soon. So, where we're currently situated, we're not going to get the 5 megawatts from the wind turbines. So they won't really be good for us at this moment in time. They won't be cost effective because this one, no matter where I produce it, I think the highest I'm going to get right now is 2 megawatts over on this left-hand side. So for that reason, we won't go with wind turbines yet until we have the ability to start working on the hills. So for that reason, I'm out. We'll go coal power plant. Now, we've got to be careful because we do have our clean water pumping source just over there. So as soon as I can move this, I will. But we'll just pull it here for now. Boom. And now we're a tiny village. Order KFC yourself. I can't. The wife is cooking me spaghetti bolognese. She will be mad if I ordered KFC. Could you imagine her face if it turns up at the door? Right, so we'll also hook up the power line anyway. And I'll try and keep this out the way as much as possible. So I'll bring it over here. We'll go over to there. So any excess, we'll kind of export it. Now, something that they don't, or they won't, wait, hold on. Is that even connected up? Yeah, it goes in the ground. Now, something that you can't do is you can't export water and sewage yet. And when I say yet, it's because you need to connect it up to the outside region stuff. Now, we don't have a tile that touches the edge of the region, and they don't give you one like they do with the power supply. So exporting the water and the sewage, we kind of have to wait for that one. There we go. So yeah, we'll kind of have to wait for that one. So we've got the bare minimum right now. So now we can pretty much start the zoning procedures. We can now pretty much start the zoning procedures. So yeah, is 40 FPS good? Is City Skylines 2? I don't even know what I get in this game. So I couldn't even tell you. I think it's good. I think it's good. Little good spag bowl. Is she a good cook, Seniac? Yes, very, very good. Very, very good. Oh, this requires a road. I didn't even know that required a road. This one doesn't, does it? Where's the other one? No. I didn't realize this required said road. So if I come off this... No. Oh, wait. Is that how it connects? I was expecting the road to clip into it. Oh, that's to there. We'll kind of have a nice little bending. Beautiful, baby. Beautiful. Oh, okay. Not bad. Not bad. Get a transformer at the other end of the town so you can import power to there and spread the load coming out of the power station. I mean, I've already experimented this, and while the transformer is great, I can just do an extra couple of power lines like this underground, and it spreads the load quite evenly without having to spend, you know, the money on it. I mean, the upkeep is quite low on it. It is quite low. But at this moment in time, you're not going to be worried about overloading. Trust me, you're not worried about overloading at this moment in time. Who's buying the poop, though? I know a guy. I sell it on the dark web. Right, okay. Let's do this. So, at the moment then, if I press play, we're into play mode right now. And if I fast forward, the demands start to increase.
Your boy's got that
The demands start to
money
increase.
moolah.
Dean Painter donated £2. Pizza tonight, I think. Grin, grin, grin. Cool, cool, cool. Throwing kisses, grin, 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 grin. Throwing kisses, grin, 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 grin.
Thank you, Dean. Someone says, you need roads for pipes. Not really, no. Because you can get the electric cables here, and you can kind of select underground. And you can do it like, well, above ground. If I go underground, you can build wires and pipes without roads. So you don't need roads for it. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Right, anyway, let's do some zoning. So we're starting to get a nice little chunk of low density residential and medium density. So we'll start with the low density first. We'll start with a little bit of low density. And we'll kind of cover all this section here as we kind of sprawl into the suburbs ever so slightly. So spend that, and we'll now start to see the cranes come out. They are literally bringing the cranes out right now for single floor housing. Oh, but then again, this is EU styling. Actually, this is what I'm quite excited about. See the EU styling? What do they class as an EU style house? Because this was my biggest issue when the game had those feature highlights. Like, you can choose North American or EU styling. Well, we're in the EU. German houses are different to Spanish houses, and Spanish houses are different to Italian houses, and Italian houses are different to French houses, and then all those houses are completely different to UK houses. So we're in the EU. Unless they combined all of them, that would be quite funny. That would be quite funny right now. Right, they're now going to be slowly being built. It would take a minute or two. We do have the ability to build some commercial as well. Now, what I like in the commercial is they give you, in this overview, when you start getting people living here, they give you they show you like a little bit of a radius to where the most customers currently are. But there is a bug in the game right now, and I don't know if they've fixed it yet, whether it's been patched on this release. But in the beta, there was a bug that the commercial always complained about. There's not enough customers, and they said it's a bug. They've said they've fixed it, and they said they're going to release it in the next patch. But they need to test it more as well, because they don't know if it's going to upset some other things. So if you build your cities and your commercials complaining about not enough customers, it is slightly a bug at the moment. Right, these houses, these are definitely not UK houses. So this is not UK housing style. What country would you say these houses are? Because it's meant to be EU styling. But even I can't figure this out. What country would you say these houses are, boys? These are... I was expecting to see like a load of like semi-detached British housing. These houses look half American. They do. Sweden, Finnish. I don't understand, or I don't really know. I'm not fully up to date with the different style of housing around in different European countries. But yeah, it's quite interesting. So we have an abundance of electricity apparently. So with our... Oh, we can't check our services yet. We can't check our services, but we are currently losing 700 big ones on the hour. So we've got some residential now in. People are moving in. Let's get some commercial. And I think what we'll do is we'll bring a road down. We'll bring this road down here to connect. There we go. And then, have I unlocked the paths yet? Yes. We'll bring down some paving. So is that in the middle? Can I come off the grid? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some walkways. Oh, you joking me. You're joking me, boys. I like if you get right to the end, it also creates a crosswalk as well. Right, can we go back to snapping now? Yes. There, and we'll do one coming down here as well. Nice little plus symbol there, so it becomes quite walkable, the commercial district. A little bit easier to kind of navigate it. So we'll do one there, 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 and there. Now, it's probably a lot of commercial to the residential I've currently got. Imagine they have zebra crossings. I mean, the road needs to be a little bit darker for the UK. It slightly does. It slightly does. Right. So we've got a little bit of medium density as well. Now, medium density does disappear quite quick compared to low density. But I reckon what we should do is I'm going to place a little bit of a chunk just there. And then watch how quick that disappears. It does disappear quite quick. But we'll put some low density around it and spend those demands as well. So, it's just a little bit of a case of playing the waiting game right now. And while we wait for that to build up, we should take a look at our industry stuff right now. No natural disasters. Yeah, I got natural disasters. I've got it enabled. Alright, place down. We'll do 3 for the industry. And then after all of that, they will hopefully then start requesting some city services. So, do we have the ability to place trees down right now? Trees. I could start placing some trees down. I mean, how beautiful do I want to make this city? That's the question, right? Some birch trees. Some pine trees. Some spruces. Put into play mode. Let me try and angle it. So we've got some alders there. It looks like it's on it Like on its side, that does, doesn't it? Some spruce trees. Some pine trees. I might go for a couple of birch trees. And what if I do multiple? Damn. No. Very loosely placing it, okay? I'm very loosely placing it. Nice. Nice. Quality detailing, Seniac. Quality detailing right now. Turn all that off as well. Right, let's do this. This is probably the only detailing I'll ever do in this city. Right, stop sticking to the side. I'm trying to be a speedy boy here. Don't slow me down, you fool. Don't slow me down. Squeeze me. There we go. There we go. Beautiful, boys. Look at that. Detail. Yeah. Master detailing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Put a fence along the side of the pathway. I want them to see the back of these stores. I want the crims to have easy access so we can arrest them. Right, okay, so we're starting to get a lot more of the low density demand. So we'll expand a little bit more on the zoning here as well. So we've been going across here by what's the length here?
Your boy's got that
88.
cash money moolah.
Right, I'll see if we can do it.
Bram P donated 5 euros.
Bram.
Don't move to Seniac City. He gives his citizens poop water.
You'll be hearing from my lawyer, Bramp. I will not accept this propaganda right now. I give them the finest, clean, recycled water. Shut up, Bramp. Shut up. Right, we've gone slightly wider on here as we kind of push out. So the houses there should have a little bit more space and more demand to kind of... well, more room to kind of have a slightly bigger housing. So you'll probably see a little bit of a difference there. We'll go to here, because I'm going to start curving the road around the edge as well, and try and get away from the grids. Can't believe Bramp and his propaganda right now. Weak. So, low density then. We'll fill up this little gap here. Oh, snap! Actually, the demands have changed quite dramatically. The demands have changed quite dramatically there. So I might actually get rid of all of this here. Let me bulldoze all of this. I like the new bulldoze tool as well. You can now drag it and select multiple items. And place some medium density there. Oh, the townhouses. Right. Now, I still wouldn't say that these are British. These remind me of the Netherlands. I just got that feel. I got like the Amsterdam vibes. Does anybody else get that? I don't trust this mayor. Wow. I see how it is, Bramp. I see how it is right now. I see how it is. Right. Demands are being spent beautifully right now. And we're slowly closing in and making a profit. But don't be worried at the start about making a profit. Because every time you level up, like when I level up to small village, I'm going to get 700,000. So don't worry too much about that. Just kind of, you know, just take your time. Slowly build. It'll be good. Right, so what are they saying on the tweets right now? We're hiring, just opened. Hello, I like to live somewhere, like a build it. Listen, I've just got some zoning in. Please, chill your beans. Chill your beans right now. That dude's getting angry. Oh, should we follow the lives of one of the citizens? Right, let's find one and pick one at random. Right. Oh, this dude's running. You haven't stolen anything, have you? It's your boy Albert. Hey, Albert, look at him run. You maniac, maniac on the floor. Oh, they're all running right now. They're in a race. Albert, you're speedy. Run, Albert, run. He's going to win this race, boys. Oh no, is he slowing down? Look at Albert go. He's the fastest man alive right now. Why are they running? Let me pause right now. So he's going to a destination, which is Crescent Street, which is where he lives. Right. Who is he running with? Oh, wait, hold on. Ian? Albert? Are they bros? Going for a casual run? Look at them go. We got the Harley boys. Running. See, people are already running away. This is propaganda. I'm not listening to you. Right, there we go. This is where they live. Right, so if I add your boy Albert right now to my follow list, I can then see how he gets how he ticks along. So apparently his birth was August 2018. That makes him 5 years old. The math ain't mathing right there. The math, it's not mathing right now. What? And he's already an employee. He works at Pink and Sparkly. So I am going to phone the police right now because Pink and Sparkly, they're hiring 5-year-olds to work. They're hiring 5-year-olds right now. This is child labor. Illegal child labor. What kind of city is this? Don't say anything, Bramp. Don't say anything right now. Illegal child labor. Oh. Right. Fast forward anyway. We'll try and get some of these rest of these buildings now all built. And some more people moving in. So on the happiness right now, you can also see... Oh, let me get rid of that for a second. What's kind of slightly negative effectiveness right now. So we have an unreliable healthcare... is that coverage or problem? Coverage. So I think the first things that we're going to be looking at then is a little bit of healthcare to make sure that our citizens are all nice and healthy. So I reckon then in this little section here, we should build a few little services, right? We should build a few little services. So if I come out just there, and where does that snap? Just here to there. Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong section here. Boom. Nice little bend in. What happened to the bend? There we go. And we come out, let's say about here. There we go. So just there, and we'll build a little bit of a medical clinic in this little corner there. So we have a medical clinic. It has a 100 patient capacity. Ambulance is 5, and it can apparently store 0.1 tons of cargo. Now you might be wondering, what cargo Seniac is this? Let the bodies hit the floor. Right, replace that just there. Nice. We have a beautiful little medical clinic right now. Now you can upgrade this building. You can add on to it. Like I can put like a garage with additional stuff. I can add some stuff at the back or onto the side or whatever. But let's plant some trees and some stuff around it. So... can I go for multiple? Increase my brush strength. Reduce my brush size. Alright, I'm putting some trees and stuff and some bushes around the medical facility so it looks really nice and people want to go here. If it looks nice, they'll go there. Right? That's how it works, guys. That's how it works, right? And we'll build some paths as well for a little bit more of an easier access. Alright, bring you to about there. And can we... Oh, snap. Hold on. I've just realised it's not even aligned correctly. I forgot. Build. Right, forget this. I forgot the buildings have multiple entrances. And while it does look like it will be okay... What is going on here? Well, it does look like it will be okay. I'm not happy with it. I'll be honest with you. I'm not happy with it. So I reckon I'm going to start the bend a little bit earlier. That was not a bend. Oh, I'm losing it now, guys. I'm losing the magic touch. Not like I had it anyway, but I'm losing the magic touch. There we go. Right, get you back over here. Oh, it's ugly. I don't like it. I don't like it. Why does CS2 only have 20% on Steam? 29%? What do you mean by 29%? What do you mean? What do you mean, boy? Right, there we go. Now, I don't like this. This is looking like a shambles right now. It's looking like a shambles. Everyone's like, yo, Sonny, I just want to go to the doctors right now. I'm ill. Save me, boy. Save me right now. I'm ill. Oh, dear God. Someone help me. Someone help me right now. Right. Do. This is better. This is better. I can already tell you this one's better. This is the one. This is the one, boys. This is the one. Look at that right now. Oh, okay. Slightly too far over. Oh, yes, boys. Look at this. Perfection. Perfection. Right, let's get some path really quickly. Is that broken? What's going on here? Invalid shape? What do you mean? Stop being an invalid shape. Is it because it won't connect to that? Do I have to go... Alright, we'll come back to that in just a moment. Do I have to go to here? There's like a fine line. I'm turning snapping off. Forget this. Oh, it's like you... It's all of a sudden like you now work. Oh, imagine that. Imagine that. Right, anywho, before I get carried away and slightly lose my mind, we just leveled up, by the way. So we're now a small village, which now taxation, medium density housing, Oh, North America we've unlocked as well. Education stuff. So I've got the elementary school and the high school too, and 700 big ones. Nice, nice. Right, so. We've got an issue over here right now. Someone's waiting for a hearse, so we need to involve some death care. Now, all we have is a cemetery, but the cemetery is quite a large building. It is quite a large building. So I think what we'll do, I think having a cemetery near the waterfront might be a nice little kind of addition. You know, if there's a flooding, the dead bodies go sailing down the sea. So I might implement it here, then my windy road can start there. Or start at least over here. Yeah. Yeah, this would be a nice view. This would be a nice view. Currently, what is your honest opinion on the gameplay? It's okay. I've got a few issues here and there. It's a bit clunky. The performance is not the greatest. And there's a few little bits and bobs that I feel like I would change. But overall, give them some time to fix the bugs. And I can see it being a good game. And I can't wait until all the mods come out to make some of this stuff that it's slightly annoying a lot easier. Right, boom, boom, boom. I'm not a big fan on how easy it is to slightly mess up the road placement. But yeah, there we go. Right, the cemetery's now down. I could add a mausoleum where there's like a famous dead person in a tomb that attracts tourists. Why do the tourists want to come and see the dead people? I don't know. I don't know. But I'll place some trees down here in this edge, kind of make it a little bit nicer. So let me go for a brush. There we go. Get some more down. Let me increase the brush size. Just to kind of then stylize this area a little bit better. A few little trees here and there. We should also manually place as well. A nice little variation of trees. And then, that's another thing in the game as well. Trees grow. So you can see the difference between the trees that I've just placed versus the trees already in the game. I forgot to mention that. The trees, you have to wait for trees to grow. So while that might seem like, oh, it doesn't look very good, give it time. Give it time. Right, okay, so demands are huge right now. Demands are getting huge. We have an abundance of electricity. Yes, we know. Oh, have I unlocked the... No, not service. When do we unlock the services? At what stage is that? Is that the next one? Service budgets, yeah. And that is actually not that too far off, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Apparently there are no emergency people like in 691. It seems kind of boring. There are no emergency people? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean emergency people? You mean the emergency services? Right. Let's get some more low density down. So all low density around here is what we'll squeeze in, and as we come this way, it starts to get like a little bit more built up. Like animations in the CS1 there, where Firefighter's doing stuff. Oh, yeah. So yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, we've unlocked the pop musician mansion. I don't know whether that's due to the animations being turned off, because you can animation quality. I'm not sure, but I know when I had a fire in a building, the firefighters didn't get out and put it out. They just kind of stay outside and then off they go when it's all done. Right, we are getting an abundancy right now of demand slowly creeping up. So we're going to have to kind of spend some of these. And, well, we've got all this built up over here. A bit of commercial there. We'll squeeze in some more this way as well. So I'm going to connect this road in. Just to there. And then we'll extend our commercial shopping area. So, bam, 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 bam. Now, should I add the little path going in? Maybe I should. But we'll just keep it like this for now. What's your PC specs? Because people games are bad quality. My PC specs, I got 64 gig of RAM and I got a 2080 Ti. Some form of i9 processor. I can't actually remember what one it was, but I've got all my graphics turned to low or disabled. Right. We got a nice little chunk of industry demand. So let me just check the unemployment right now. Can we check that? Is that a thing we can check? Population. So jobs, unemployment's pretty low. That's fairly good. So the rent is too high. Right, I'll get some more stuff done. Do not worry, sir. Do not worry. It's because I got high demands. All right, let's get some more industry in. And let's go a little bit more crazy. So what I have noticed in this game as well, the game progresses quite quick. It can be a bit, you know, you can be taken away quite quickly with how fast the game progresses and how much your demands keep increasing. So I reckon we've left it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's where that connection would be there, but I don't want to do that one. That's a little bit too much. So let's go to here and then bring this down to there. So just mimicking that one there, and then we'll kind of do a slight little grid. Not too much, because I want to do some bendy roads. Right, we'll go to there. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. If you're playing on low graphics, what would you recommend to have high quality graphics? Oh, I don't know if I've got anything high. The highest thing I've got is animation quality at medium. That's the highest thing I've got is animation quality at medium. So, yeah. It does get a little bit tricky. Right, so we've got a nice chunk of medium density right now. And did I have like a new type of medium density? Yeah, I've got the European small apartments. Okay, that'll be quite nice to build some of these here. So just that small little grid there, that already wipes out my demand that I built up. Which is just 2 buildings. Crazy. Crazy, right? And how are you doing over here? You doing pretty good? Have I unlocked roundabouts yet? Yes, I can build roundabouts, but I can only build small roundabouts. But I don't really have that much traffic at the moment. I do have a couple of development points I can spend as well. So I won't worry too much just yet. He's got a cheap PC. Oof. Oof. I mean, I know people who have got 4090 Ti's, and even they struggle to have their graphics at medium. This game crushes everybody's PC. But I feel like that's why you've got to take your time. Although the game wants you to build and play a lot quicker, I feel like you should take your time and smell the flowers while playing this. Because it can become quite overwhelming quite quickly. And it will crush your PC very fast. Right, huge commercial demands right now, so I'm going to kind of extend down here slightly. I don't want to bulk it all in this one area. I think I might just do this little section there and then move it elsewhere and start getting like a little shopping district to start to be built over here. I think that's what I'm going to do. So what I'll do is I'll also incorporate the path here. Weirdly, that doesn't align with that road. Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? And then where's the center point here? Would you say it's this one? 2, 4, or is it this? 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. No, it is that. It is that. Nice. Okay. Right, commercial. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. So you can see the customer kind of, I wouldn't say demand. It's the customer availability. There's more population or more buyers. There's more people in this generic area because of the style of housing. So yeah, it kind of like a nice little indicator where you should be putting your commercial nearer to. New school. Yeah, we are going to have to add in some education shortly as well. So commercials being dropped in. We'll get in some additional residential. So we've got a little bit more demand for the medium density, which I'll place some more I'll place it just here instead on that one. We'll get in some low density, then we'll build a school. So let's work with this area because we're going to build some commercial down here. And I reckon we should build a school around this area too. Right. Oh, actually, shall I spend some unlock points here on the region? Let's buy these free.
Your boy's got that cash.
Oh,
money,
Steve!
moolah.
Steve Hodges donated $1.99. Saluting face, appreciate you.
Steve, thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. I really do appreciate that. You are too kind, Steve. Oh, too kind right now. Oh, too kind. Right, so let's go with. Right, can I pick both of them up? Oh, that's not the way I wanted it to go. I think it's all down to the way that you kind of do it. So what is the distance of this? 175-ish. Right, we'll take it to there. Because with that road and this road's going to kind of come almost parallel with it. Where would that kind of work? Like that. That's going to snap directly in. Oh no! Well, I can make that the snapping road. If I went like there, could this be the road that beautifully snaps in? It's quite a tight bend, this. It's not perfect. I feel like I need to move it back a little bit. We should have come from about here, maybe. Oh! Large village. Right, we can see how much we're actually making from the exports now. Right, if I went instead here. Not much of a bend, but I'll take it. Let me extend that 4-lane road real quick. Oh, there we go. There we go. And then we'll build a school within this vicinity. This all leads in. There we go. As it's all going to slowly kind of form together almost. Right, give us a nice big vicinity right now for a school. So, education-wise, I don't even have any police in. Fire. I don't even have any garbage in yet either. This is crazy. How much am I losing on the hour? A fair bit. So, schooling, education. We'll start with an elementary school first. I think that's what we'll do, is start with elementary school. And I reckon we bring this out to there. I'm on the bend roads, aren't I? Oh, I'm doing it again. I didn't select off it. There, and then bend this. Where's the snap? Just into there. So a school wise, I kind of want it about there. So that would lead me to have a, I can do like an, oh, would an alley work? An alley road? It's like a small little side street, you know, in a cool little way. For our school. Beautiful little elementary school right there. I could have aligned it on that as well, but you do have the ability to also add some stuff to it, but I'm going to probably struggle now with the way I've placed it in, so not a huge fan of that now thinking about it. I should have just left it like this and then built off it, but I can still keep that road flowing through, and then maybe have a nice little connection here. There we go. We're now starting to get away from a grid format. Beautiful. What is this city? It's just the city that we're building on the stream. That's pretty much all it is. So I can add some more stuff to it, but it does increase the upkeep. I'm not going to worry too much until we start maxing out the capacities. But all the demands are pretty high as well, so that is a healthy city trying to grow right now. Looking good for me. Looking good for me, boys. We'll add some more low density over here. We'll get some more medium density over here right now. Spend all those demands, which will increase the commercial demands right now. And I'll get some more pathing. So we'll try and first run along here. And we'll run this directly down to here. But then we're going a nice little bendy wendy. There we go. And if possible, straight up, just for the sake of giving us a little bit more coverage. It also controls the size of the buildings that get built, because it reduces the potential zoning like area. When you'll be making a series of CS2, I'm going to be doing it tomorrow. Oh no! Oh my goodness me, boys, we're on fire right now. Not in a good way, like I'm killing it. Well, I am killing it. People, by the looks of it. But look at how the fire spreads. Oh, buildings have already been destroyed. Look at what's remaining of the buildings, the little pillars and posts. Right, we need some fire services right now. Pronto. So fire services, fire and rescue. I can build a small little firehouse. So, where would we benefit the most from a little firehouse? Some type of service. The industry would really, benefit from it too, but I feel like we need to kind of... I might build something around this area here for the services. And I'll also get the policing in as well. That's kind of cool how the fire spreads and the buildings actually, rather than turn to rubble, it's like remnants of what was... What was, boys? What was? Right, build you there. And we'll run this down. So the snap would happen here, but I'm going to bring that to there. And do a nice little bend. So, nice, easy, quick access for the services to what we're about to build here. So if I bring that to there, and then is there room here to kind of... Nice. So it's all slowly flowing through, isn't it? It's all slowly starting to flow through. But yeah, in this area here, I'm actually going to delete this road. And we're going to build this in. So how big is the police station versus the fire? So the police is a lot bigger. I'm going to go just to there. And I'm going to end up putting a little cul-de-sac, a little roundabout on here, which I think will be appropriate. There we go. So they can kind of come in, turn around really quickly and skedoodle out. So we'll build our fire services just on this side here. And we'll slightly stagger them. Policing. So they're not getting caught up or choked up a bit there. So fire services, policing services, and we'll see the fire brigade now rush out. Oh, snap. Hold on. Remember, UK. Not UK, EU. So this is what they choose as an EU police car, which to me that looks like a Dodge Challenger. Am I right in saying that? Am I right in saying that looks like a Dodge Challenger? The fire engine is probably the closest thing that we've seen to something British. It's not. It's still nothing close, but that's probably the closest thing we've seen so far to something British. This European theme isn't European enough. It's not, is it? Yeah, it looks like a Dodge. It does, doesn't it? But I will say, this is the closest thing that we've seen to something British, but it's still... It technically looks like, almost, if you squint, you could say, yeah, that's almost like a British fire truck. But let's follow it anyway. So, Nino, Nino, Nino. Nino, Nino, Nino. Oh, the fire. So this is the sad bit now. There's no animation for the... Well, I say there's no animation. I don't know if it's to do with like the animations being medium. Oh, damn. The build... Oh, okay. New signature building. Yeah, we don't see anything kind of happen with the fire brigade. Now, we have to delete these condemned buildings. They didn't get there in time. And then we'll eventually come back. But I'll just delete them out of the way anyway, just so it's not like a little bit of an eyesore. There we go. There we go. Fire truck is pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn my that back down to medium just in case my PC decides to blow up on one slight change. But anywho, commercial zone over here is now starting to grow, which is looking pretty good there. And I don't think we aren't seeing much traffic. We have a lot of parked vehicles on the road, which we should think about building some car parks. Now we have to. Is car parks something we unlock, isn't it? Yeah, you need the advanced road services. So, Grand Village, coming very soon. In development, road, advanced road services. We'll spend an unlock point on this. I'll also unlock additional roundabouts as well, just so I can play around with those sizes. So, car parks then. Wait, hold on, that's not car parks. Damn it. I got the wrong one. I got the wrong one. Parking areas. There we go. We got there at the end, boys. Oh my goodness me. We got there at the end. Right, car parks then. So it is quite busy around these areas, and it's mainly down to the fact that it's... it kind of backs onto commercial a little bit, but it's mainly down to the fact that these style of buildings, they don't have any parking available for them. So we can take a look at some different styles of parking. We can go for like a small parking lot, which would... It's a bit bigger... Then, oh no, actually that would fit in there. It doesn't quite fit there, but it fits on that side. So this could take up the space of one of these buildings in reality. But it's just choosing what one. I could maybe choose here. Little parking lot. And so how many spaces has that got? It will hold up to 41 vehicles, which is, in reality, not a lot. It's not a lot in reality, but we're also charging $10 for a parking fee. So will anybody park in here? There we go. We're starting to get some vehicles parking in here right now. And you can choose to get the vehicles off the road as well. I could like upgrade the them to have like, especially this one, to have trees. So it removes the... It basically widens the sidewalk. You can add grass and trees. So what would have been the parking bit now becomes a wider sidewalk with trees and grass, which would force more vehicles to park in the car park. But that's getting pretty full pretty quickly, isn't it? It really is. I might build another one over on this side. So parking. So I'll build it in the same spot. But I'll build it over here. So it means we'll destroy this building here. Because that's going to get filled up pretty quick. So it's just some generic parking for the local neighborhood. This is outrageous from you, Seniac. Stop saying sidewalk. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so used to saying certain things. So foolish. So foolish. Yeah. And we'll do the same one here then. Some grass on the path. With trees near the path. We got there in the end. We got there in the end. But yeah, it's traffic's not a problem because they're all parked up. It doesn't really cause any traffic issues at the moment. So there's no stress. It's just a nice little way to kind of generate some additional revenue without really doing much. So, you know, I'll take it. It's a bit of a bonus. They've already filled the first one up and they've filled up half of the second one anyway. So not too shabby. Not too shabby. We've got fire going on over there. Oof. And we got some more low density zoning for residential too. So let's see what we can do around here then with building some of this road. So if I continue with this road, and we'll go like on a continuous. So we'll kind of go up to there. Got a nice little space to work with here. And then we'll try and think about here. Running with a nice little kind of, not so much a coastal road, but we'll kind of play around with the idea of one. A little bit of a wiggle, and then bend it round. So if I aim it to there then, and we can kind of then build up to that road, we'll build up to it. So that road is running down there, which will eventually turn this way. This is going to kind of turn in and go that way. I feel like we might need some crissy-cross roads to kind of sort us out there. Now, this is one of the bugs that's currently in the game. The fact that there's not enough customers and they're struggling. This is one of the bugs right now that they've claimed that they've fixed it, but they haven't released it yet. It's meant to be coming in the next patch. So, yeah, it's a bit of a problem. It is a bit of a problem. It's like they've told us, just close your eyes and ignore it. It don't exist. It don't exist. I think that the problem is I think the level of where it's meant to complain is lower than what it should be. I think that's what the issue is. Rain. Oh no, we are getting rain. Also, it's now fall in the game. This game was totally rushed. I don't think it was totally rushed. I think the demand, well, not the demand. I wouldn't say it's rushed because there's not anywhere that's cut any corners. It's just they didn't have enough time to kind of tweak all the little bits and bobs. If it was rushed, we'll have a lot of features that don't exist because they've had to cut some stuff out. It's just, I think it's just the quality assurance was a little bit. It was their day off. Right. This is going pretty good right now. So we'll extend a little bit more over here. Actually, we'll finish off this area over here. So I'll do some more of the low density stuff over here. And we won't go right to the edge. We'll kind of maybe come away till about there and build to here. And we'll just kind of finish this area off as well. I'm going to build some cul-de-sacs. Ooh, another milestone. Okay, we'll check out what we just unlocked in just a moment. But I'll build some cul-de-sacs just over here. Now go for one in the middle. Just there. So little mini roundabouts on each one. There we go. A few little cul-de-sacs there just to end this little area. And we'll place down them. We'll extend this. Place all this down here. With the low density residential. Oh, it's fall and the trees are now starting to go orange. So we're now about to experience our first season in the game. Yes. When the roads, are you able to go right up to the edge of the map like in CS1? Good question. Let me find out. So if I was to build a road just before it. So you can see here, that's the border. It's just before you can kind of go up to it. Just before it. Right. So, taking care of all of that there. Pretty good, pretty good. So our demand's looking juicy right now. We're starting to get a little bit of high-density residential, a little bit of commercial, more industry and office demand. So if I was to build a nice little office section, I could build it in here, which will kind of complement these taller buildings. I've unlocked the taller commercial density yet? Not yet. We've got to get to Great Town for that. But I might build it. How many? I've actually got quite a few tiles from. Like I might actually start coming down this way a little bit now. So if I buy them, that, grab them free. That's 14 on my permits. Nice. That gives me plenty of room right now to kind of maneuver. So I might build some offices over in this side here. We've got loads of trees there, which I can build a wood industry, which will be quite exciting. But let's build some offices over here then, and get some higher paying jobs for these. Right, let's go to there. Let's go to there. And then let's build a grid again. Yay. Right. So we'll go somewhat of a grid here. Actually, I'm going to flip it this way instead. We'll go this way with the grid because I can get them longer. And we'll build a little bit of a I wouldn't say an IT kind of park, but we'll go with something nice. I reckon that will be good for us there. We'll go with that. That won't be too shabby. And then bring this right down. I'll bring that there because it likes to snap on different sides of the streets. And it can be quite difficult to try and figure out where the ending is. So we'll just go there. Bring you over. There we go. Right, and then the other one leading in, we'll do this one. And I think I'll save it for this connection, so keeping this all free. And then again, it doesn't really matter because it's offices. There shouldn't be that much traffic. So yeah, we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. Getting a secondary school for education. Yeah, we'll check those education levels in just a moment. I can only do one thing at a time. It's an American city with some European buildings. Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. What's that noise? Oh! What's that noise? It's a it's a tornado! Holy moly! I thought I could hear a noise. Is it gonna oof us or is it gonna casually go past us? Okay, there it's gone. So luckily it didn't come nowhere near us, but I thought I could hear a weird noise in the background. Right, anywho, let's get some offices down. So with this small little zoning there, how much of that demand does it spend? I'll be honest with you, it's probably going to spend all that demand, which is quite interesting. Very good, sir. Very good. Now, traffic's not that busy at the moment. So I think we're pretty much okay. Also, another thing I like about this game as well, it actually follows real-life daytime stuff. Now, you might have noticed that I don't have the day and night cycle enabled, but it's currently 10 a.m. Now, certain times a day in rush hour, traffic builds up. People go to work at a certain time and they come back home at a certain time. So, yeah. It is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Right. Okay. Right. Getting carried away right now. We're getting some offices now slowly being built. Huge amounts of demands we've currently got. We'll spend a little bit more on industry. So we'll build that just there. I've unlocked the specialization as well. So I could build some like kind of like farming area or like some type of industry to provide a bit more jobs. That could be pretty cool. And I reckon we shall also look towards getting this now slowly connected. So that there in. And how far does this stretch? Would that stretch to the point? Ooh. Into there. No. Pushing boundaries now, boys. Pushing boundaries now. I can't find that snap. Oh, there we go. So not the best, but it will slowly bring it all together and transition it nicely down here. Let's go. Let's go. So here then I want to put some like larger style residential. But I also feel like... No, I'm going to put some larger style residential down here. Just to provide a few more additional... Oh, low rent housing. See, that's a good one. Spends the high density demand. But also, it's going to be built in within like a less desirable location. So it kind of might make a little bit of sense for low rent housing in the less desirable locations. So if I build them there, just kind of go with them for now. Just those two buildings spent that demand. Just those two buildings spent that demand right now. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? It's kind of crazy. But yeah, we should get some industry down then. So in terms of zoning... You can see the areas in which we can pretty much work with. We've got the ability for farming land there. It's a shame we built over there, but there's a little bit over there and there as well. I can't wait till mods comes out and we can actually paint down resources. Like one of the mods I use in City Skylines 1. Because then we can actually put the industry where we want to put it, not where it has to go. Some stuff doesn't require to be placed on a resource. Although it does in a weird way, but some don't. I think the wood industry is the only one where we can place where we want. You just got to put down some trees and stuff. So I reckon I'm going to bulk out the normal industry a little bit more first, and then kind of build some wood industries surrounding here. So if I first take a look at the 4-lane road, and we're going to try and navigate it slightly through to lead down in this way, because I feel like there might be some roads crisscrossing over here at some point. So if I go to these 4-lane roads, or if I at least run this here, because I can kind of build off it all and build my industries. We'll build some industries next, which should be quite exciting. So lead this out a little bit. And then where's the snap taking place? There we go. Straight down. Because worst case scenario, if I have to like really bulk the roads up, there's space in between here to like do elevated highways and stuff like that, but I don't know if it will be that crazy. Have you ever tried the parallel building tool? Do you know what? I haven't. I have not tried it. Let's see if it's like the parallel one that I use in City Skylines 1. So if I build, how does it work? Elevation, no. Toggle parallel. Increase offset. Okay. That's actually not bad. I like in City Skylines 1 where you can kind of select the road you want to parallel off it. But as a default tool, that's not bad, it's not bad, it's not bad. Right, let's build then a wood industry coming off this. Now, I like these industries because you can kind of paint the zone where you want it to go. So, question guys. For the funsies, do I do a gravel road for the industries? It's a lot slower, unpaved, suitable for city outskirts and rural areas. I think it'll be like a nice like little design addition to kind of really change this area up slightly. So I reckon we go with it. So if I come off this there... Oh, hang on, I'm still on parallel. If I come off this a little bit and if I bring it up to about there... Now, I'm going to slightly build this area a little bit different. Because I like the idea of the industry has been planted all over the place. So if I run you down to about there. Alright, we're going to have a road coming out here. Where I can maybe bend it this way. Run up that way. I'll do a road coming slightly out there. Coming slightly out there. And then we'll kind of do a continuous bend on this one to run it slightly out. And then we'll do a couple of little dead end roads. Like that. I'll do one just here. And this is what will really kind of like help us out with the differences of how we distinguish the different buildings. Because we're going to zone multiple wood industries and kind of create like a little bit of a collage of stuff. Can you stick a roundabout on the end of it? No way! Don't tell me that's a dirt roundabout. It's a dirt roundabout. I don't know how I feel about that. It's quite hilarious. It is kind of funny, but I might delete those roundabouts. Right, quite a unique little design here. So let's get some industries planted down. So forest industry then. So these work quite differently. I've seen some people complaining, and I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really a big fan of them at the start because I'm used to the Industries DLC in City Skylines 1. But I've kind of come to like them because you're meant to place down more than one, like multiples of them. Kind of treat them as like individual buildings in that regards. So how it would work is, let me come out of this for a second. If I pick this area here, and I actually might extend this road down a little bit more. So if I extend that road down to about there. Now, some of it might be a little bit smaller than it is, you know, than requires. But if I build this building here, then I build and I drag now around it the zone for where I want this wood industry. So I'm going to snap it to all the roads. Kind of take it all the way around. I'm going to bring it up to there. And we'll go down to here. And then, where's the road it's snapping to? Just here. So actually, I'll bring it to there. In. Right, get rid of the snap in there. Bam. That's now built my little wood industry. So you can see here, but it's a bit difficult to see on this one. Other industries is a lot easier. But it puts a... You see the different in texture change just there. So it puts it around, and as the more people that work there, the more vehicles that you see kind of skadoodling around. Whoa, is that a fire eater I see in the chat right now? So that's just one of them. I'll put my next one along here. So we'll build another one. Actually, how many people are... currently it's got 7 employees. Well, it can have up to 7 employees, but it will get bigger and bigger and bigger. Don't worry about that. So back to this then. We'll place down a secondary one. So coming off this, we'll go down, down, down. And don't be afraid to go right to the edge of the roads. You know, you have the freedom to do this. So, oh, this one might not be as effective because it is slightly sucking away. So I might actually, can I delete? We'll kind of cut in here. Because we might be losing the effectiveness of this area. But that's okay. All the way down and in. So nice, another little beautiful one there. It looks really good, doesn't it? It kind of looks really good. It kind of looks really, really good right now. They are not so accurate because 49s are triggering on low graphics. Yeah, I've got really, really low graphics as well. The only thing I've got set above low, I've got majority of my stuff is disabled versus low. The only thing I've not got on low is animations. They're at medium, only because medium is the lowest you can set them. That's the whole reason. Right, so that first one now can have 9 employees. So turn off VSync. Oh, have I got it on? I mean, to be honest with you, it's running quite well at the moment. If it starts to get a little bit tasty, I'll turn it off. I'm not too stressed right now about it. Right, let's get another industry in. So if I place this building here now and kind of come out there, all the way down to the edge of the road. Right, we've got the roundabout to tackle here now. So I might have to turn off the snapping. So we'll go halfway around the roundabout. And we've got a large radius we can pretty much work with, but I don't want to go too far with all of this. Or bring it to the opposite roundabout. And then we'll turn the snapping back on. So this is a decently sized one, this one. And then we'll run alongside the other industry in question. So come on, I'll turn off the snapping again. The building's just here as well. So that's probably the larger one out of the 3 that I've built. That's covering this area. So that's 3 industry buildings now in. I think forests look the best in full. They really do. They really do right now. They really do. So that one now can have up to 12 employees. It's slowly expanding. Oh, is that a vehicle I see? There we go. There's a vehicle now in this industry. I can't even see it. There it is. Oh. My PC. The fans just kicked on my PC. Right, V-Sync's coming off. Right, the fan just kicked in on my PC right there. Damn. So, that should hopefully make us some big bucks and pay for some of these services. So, damn, boys. We need more residents. We need more residents. So, we still got more demand for the low density. And we still got loads of demand for industry as well. So I did say I was going to build more industry. So let's get these down on this side over here. Alright, we'll cover all of this area here for some additional factories. Very nice, very nice. So what does the forest production look like? So clicking on it right now, it produces wood. Now, what you do with the wood is, if I go for the... Is it this one? So in production, you can see that we now have a production of wood. And this comes from forestry or importing, which the wood can be used as a form of heating, of processing, which would go to our factories. This is something else that a lot of people don't realize as well. We can now produce so many goods. Look at all these goods. There's metal, steel, minerals, concrete, machinery, petrochemicals, chemicals, plastics, pharmaceuticals, electronics, vehicles, beverages, convenience food, textiles, all that jazz. A lot of stuff. And then we got immaterial stuff as well. All down here, software, financial. All that can be produced by the offices, kind of commercial, and the normal industry. So this one over here requires rock and produces minerals. Actual zoned industry produces goods like normal industries like this produce as well. And you've got to import it and export it. So you can see right now in the production, we have a huge surplus of 52 tons currently. Now, we would have to export it. That's something that we kind of have to do. You got service trade, you got a bit there. But I can never really see the money that we get from exporting it. I don't actually know where they display it. Does anybody know where they display the revenue that you're getting from your exports? Or at least from the industry? In taxes? Industries. Aha! There we go. So we're producing wood. So wood here so far is making 2,500. Not bad. Now our most profitable industry is 2,200. I think it is the wood. Oh no. Beverages is our most profitable industry right now. We're making those delicious drinks, boys. Those delicious drinks. Alright, very good. Oh, a couple of buildings condemned already. Now, this is the bug. This is the bug that I was talking about. That all my commercial now all of a sudden is complaining that there's not enough customers. This is the huge bug. That's the tax, not the export. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, but aren't they paying tax on the exports? Isn't that how it works? Industry taxes are collected from companies' monthly profits. There we go. So it is. The company makes the money. We tax the profits that they make. So the more that our city makes beverages, the more we get from the taxes of that company selling beverages. We don't own the companies. Remember that. We don't own the companies, so we can't get all the money from the companies. We get the money from the tax the companies make on the profit. That's how business works, boy. So our biggest export is beverages. Bam bam badam badam. Bam bam badam badam. So 14 jobs on that one. 14 on that one. And that one's got 15 jobs that are currently available. Right. Okay. So we need to expand a bit more, boys. We need to expand a bit. So make sure there's not too much traffic kind of filing in. But we'll now start to cover some of these areas right now. So we've got, again, big demands on medium and low density. So we'll start with the low density first. So fill all this up. Very nice. Oh, no. Wrong one. I've just realised I was slipping on the wrong one. Low density, baby. There we go. There we go. We'll squeeze in some low density over here as well. And we'll squeeze in some... Actually, no, I won't squeeze any just here. Let me get rid of all that. We'll squeeze it in here. So just filling up all our little nooks and crannies right now. And then we still got that medium density demand, which is where I'll put the medium density here. Very nice. Only 29% of all players have voted positive. Oh, it's only got a 29% positive rating. That will be down to the performance. It's rough. It is rough right now. It is rough. Right. Everything's all running smoothly. We've got huge commercial. This is what puts me off. It's like we got huge commercial demands, but I know this is a bug. But because they're complaining about this lack of customers, it puts you off zoning it. It really does. Right, so we've got to make this 4-lane road start to bend a little bit more straighter. So I reckon we bring it... Oh, hang on, I'm on parallel. Right, we'll bring it a little bit out. That's not the way I wanted to do it. And then we'll get it to go in that direction, boys. Right, not too bad, not too bad. Now, we will probably need some roads that run like this way down, like that one does. So we're going to pick a nice little spot, I reckon just about there. And then bring this 4-lane road up to where we'll now kind of slightly fill all this area in. I reckon once we fill this area in here, public transport is then on the agenda. Ever so slightly on the agenda. And we'll buy this last little tile just there with what I've got available. Oh, what did I unlock with becoming a grand village? So, district creation tool. Oh, district creation tool. Production panel, policies, natural disasters, transportation overview, low rent housing, low density offices. Yeah. I've already used some of this stuff and not realised that I've just unlocked it. Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, mate. Right, let's continue with this curvature of this road. And then I'll run it directly down. There we go. So we got a little bit... Oh, is that a bridge? Excuse me. Can you not build bridges? Don't divide us by building bridges. Don't build bridges. Let me delete back a bit more. I'll go for a nicer swoop on the curve as well. Oh, it goes down by -10. How do you make it where it doesn't build a bridge? I'm so used to having... Oh, show contour line? No. I'm so used to having it like in City Skylines 1 where you can make it like follow the ground. Oh, this is purely messed up right now, isn't it? Right, I'm gonna have to terraform this. This is slightly annoying. This is slightly inconvenient, but whoa! Oh, you can't press Control Z to undo it. Wow. Crushed my heart into pieces. This is my last resort. I didn't realise we're on slightly a bit of a hill here as well. Oh, it dips down there as well. Interesting. Interesting. I don't want to flatten it too much because I didn't realise how much of a hill that we were slightly on. I didn't realise that dipped down into such a hill. I like it. I like it quite a bit. Right, okay, so let's just kind of sort this road out here and down the side, and then we'll go crazy on the middle bit. We'll go crazy on the middle. So, right. If I pick a point... No, that's not the point. There to here. Just for a mo. So I know that is going to be perfectly aligned in that kind of direction. This not so much, but I don't know whether it would be a better idea to kind of... Ooh. So that is a 262. We'll go 60 there. And then straight into that road. And then we will form a variation of a grid. But that's all we'll do. Invalid shape. No. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. And boom. And then that's it. We're going to go crazy on this middle bit next. So let me just kind of add in said road connections. So we'll do one there. Now we'll do a path there so it's all walkable and all that stuff. So that doesn't quite match up perfectly. So we'll do a little bit of a wiggle. And in. And now we're going to do some like crazy stuff in here next. So we'll keep that open there. We'll keep that quite open. And your citizens' tweets are hilarious. So many people are getting sick. The city, people in this city are not looking well. Someone should really do something about it. Yeah, okay, well, I've got a medical clinic. I'll upgrade it, okay? They're just bullying me now at this point, aren't they? They are just bullying me at this point. So, I feel like I want to create some windy roads and some cul-de-sacs. We'll use these roads here to kind of come off. There we go. And this will be the arbitrary one that kind of cuts through. Like that. Different. I will give it that. A bit different. But then we'll create little roads that stick out. And create little kind of cul-de-sacs here and there. So it becomes like a twisty, windy neighborhood. I want to see how this is going to look. And we're going to stick a bunch of roundabouts on all of this. So they truly are cul-de-sacs. Getting so much XP right now for building these roundabouts. And I reckon we should also maybe slightly stick them out as well. Am I the only one that the demand for commercial won't decrease no matter how much commercial... Oh my goodness me. What have you done, Arash? What have you done right now, sir? You've truly caused chaos. Roundabouts on those? It's quite close. It is quite close, but different. I'll give them that. It's definitely different. Oh, it's a completely different vibe on this side, isn't it? I don't know if I like it or not. It's all part of the funsies, right? So it's all low density zoning that we've kind of got the the demand for over here. So we'll spend that and just kind of tick along as we go. We'll tick along as we go. Help, I'm already gone into debt, but my taxes were 30%. Get rid of 30% taxes. That's why they're not moving into your city. Well, what the kind of how machine you played on this? What the kind of how machines does anyone influence the streaming on this? Some kind of NASA alien? No. Mr. Tom, right, these are my settings, okay? I'll let you into a little bit of a trick, okay? Right, what I'm about to do right now is a big giveaway. What I just did right there. These are my settings. Everything is pretty much, you can pause it if you like, but everything is pretty much either set to disabled or it's on low, except animation quality, because medium is the lowest I can pick. I've got everything on disabled or low, right? That is one. Now, it's only now that my PC is starting to get a little bit, you know, problematic. If I look at the city like this for ages, my PC is going to get warmer and warmer and the fan will kick in and then it will just go into explosion mode. So I kind of have to regularly look away from the city for my PC to cool down a little bit and then look back. My graphics card is a 2080 Ti. I've got 64 gig of RAM. And yeah, I'm struggling. I struggle. This is as big a city as I can build before it gets a bit crazy. If I go and stare over here, right, give it a second. Give it a second. And I'll let you see if you can hear it on the microphone. It's going to happen. It's going to happen any second. Listen. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up. I'll give it 10 seconds. Can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. But the fans on my PC have just kicked in and they're going mental. And that's what happens if you stare at something with animations or moving parts or detail for too long. So trust me, Tom. Us streamers, we don't have beastly PCs. We kind of know that a few little tricks of the trade to have good gameplay. You got to look away for a while, and then when your PC cools down, you've got about a 30-second or 60-second window where you can stare at the city, do some stuff, and then you've got to look away again. Those are the tricks of the trade, boy. Sounds like a vacuum. Clear for takeoff? Oh no, DJ. It definitely is clear for takeoff, isn't it? Oh, it's not good. It's not good. So that's why I'm kind of taking my time. I'm like looking away from a lot of stuff. Now I've just revealed all my secrets. So I'm not only just managing to build a city, but I'm also managing my PC not to overexplode. But anyway, it's all part of the fun, boys. It's all part of the fun. So I reckon then we'll squeeze a road that will connect into here. And then we'll come out. So what did we come out by there, by the way? Was that like a 144? So a 144. Go across. So I'm kind of mimicking it. I don't want to connect down to there because it's going to eat in too much into the wood industry. But we'll try and build a little bit of a grid here. So if I go to there. And we push back to about there. We'll get some more zoned industry in. Now, what's the job sitch like? 14% unemployed. Holy moly. Okay, we need to get some jobs in. We definitely need to get some jobs in right now. I've only got a 3050 long. You got a better graphics card than me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, let's go, Fire Eater. Are you going to install it right now? Build some parking near the medium density residential and commerce. We've got some over here. We've got a couple just there already. We might get some more in shortly. But I don't like them. Is it worth me building a couple of roundabouts on this little entry point right now? I'm noticing a couple of Oh, damn. Okay, that was bad. Oh, no, sorry, it's parked cars. Sorry, that threw me off slightly there. It's parked cars. It's parked cars. Not enough educated workers? No, this is not enough customers. This is a bug that City Skylines is currently going through right now. Apparently they've fixed it, and it's in the next patch. There's a bug where your commercial, no matter what you do, will complain that there's not enough customers. No matter what you do, there's not enough customers. Every bit of commercial zoning right now I've got is complaining about it. It's an annoying bug because it stops you wanting to place more commercial down, which in result is bad for you. Because my demands are through the roof. But I'll place some more down anyway. Because it's got to provide jobs. So we were 14% unemployed. We're now down to... Oh, 1.5. Okay, that went down really quickly. Damn. That went down really quick, didn't it? So more zoning can kind of come in right now. So all these little nooks and crannies will kind of fill in. La-di-da-di-da. La-di-da-di-da. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. You're going to be buying a new graphics card soon. The 8090 version? Wait, there's an 8090? Is that real? Are you talking jibber jabber to me right now? Public transport? Yeah, we're going to be doing that next. We're just going to get a few more people moved in. And then we'll do it next. What spec's your PC? I've only got a 2080 Ti graphics card, so my hobby's playing on the 2080, 38 gig RAM, everything at the minute on high at the minute. No issues so far. He's doing better than us then. How long's he been playing? Because once you get the city to a certain level, it starts to get a little bit tasty. Right, lots of low density all now placed in. Looking real nice right now. And we'll place them on the edges. I think it will look having some nice, like sea. Is it a sea or is it a bay? Some seafront properties will look really, really nice. Going around the edges just to here. There we go. So build all that up there. We'll get some additional paths in as well for some shorter and quicker access points. Right, that might destroy... Ooh. Yeah, we can get away with not destroying a building. Oh, we still destroyed a building, but it'll grow back. Oh, that didn't quite touch, did it? Alright, get the snapping back on. Excuse me. Why is that going funky? Can we not add crosswalks to a cul-de-sac? Or have I do on the side? I don't know if I like that. Oh, we've turned the roundabout into a pool. Goodbye, cul-de-sac. Goodbye. Oh, snap. Okay, maybe we can't have cul-de-sacs. This is why we can't have nice things, guys. This is why we can't have nice things. Seniac breaks them. Seniac breaks them. Shocking. Shocking right now. Shocking. Right, this is not going to do it, is it? No. Alright, run that down to there. Providing that this doesn't go kaboom. Nice little walkways leading through. Nice and handy. So we will delete some buildings here and there. That's nice. They can kind of walk through and kind of cascade themselves in many ways. In many ways. I'll leave it like... Oh no, we do some here as well. So bend it around like that, but I also want to chomp through a current building like that. Right, no more. Let them do what they've got to do. Oh, do we have water issue then? What's our... you know, I haven't even thought about that. Our water and stuff. Our water... No, our water and availability and sewage is pretty good. Power's almost getting there, but I'm not too stressed at the minute. We'll kind of see how we can get on with that. But yeah, pretty interesting. Right, should we take a look at... make sure the field of depth is turned off. It makes the game look ugly and improve performance. I'm okay at the minute, Arash. I'm kind of okay at the minute. I'm not too stressed at the moment. But shall we take a look at public transport then? I think we should. I think what we'll do first is implement taxis. Now, I like taxis in this game because taxis actually work. They actually work in this game and it's kind of amazing. So a taxi depot is 28,000 monthly upkeep. A lot cheaper than a bus depot at the moment. So let's place a taxi depot around here. We'll put it like slightly out of the way. So we'll build it in here right now. So we'll go for a smaller road. And we'll lead it up to there. And we'll build our taxi depot just in here. Boom. There we go. There we go. So a taxi depot then by default it has 20 vehicles that we're able to use. Now there's a couple of things that we can do for this. It has the ability to have an upgrade of a garage extension, but the only upgrade I'm going to do straight away is the dispatch center because this allows us or allows people to get into a taxi and be dropped off all over the city, not just at the designated stops and areas. Not just at the designated stops and areas. So that then should allow us, there we go, to have taxis coming out. We can build, and we should build them, little taxi stops and stands. So a shelter is what I'll do. Because when there's no jobs available, a taxi will go and park there by default. And I reckon we're just going to put them like outside of the kind of commercial areas. And I'll put them not on the main drags, I'll put them on the side streets. Is what I'll do. So one there, and I'll place one just here because we are going to have some commercial over here. So I'll drop that one just there. So what they'll do, they'll park here when there's no jobs available. And because we have the dispatch center, it gives them the freedom to then pick up and drop off people wherever they want to go. So I can now follow a taxi. Let's pick one at random. So this one has got no passengers on board right now, but I think they're going to pick up somebody. So there we go, picked up somebody right now, and I'm taking them to their destination. And I think you actually make a profit off taxis. I'm not 100% sure, but I think you might make a profit off them. I can't remember if I did it in my experimental city. Oh, they're going into their workplace. Look at that. It's so cool that they actually utilize the buildings. It's not just models. They actually drive into them. So now on the way to pick up our next passenger. Which, there we go. There's one. Off they go. Now, it's a very, very simple system, the taxis. A very simple system, but it's not what you want to use for your main routes. Okay? It's not what you want to use in general. So dropping someone off, on to pick up the next person. So you'll notice that the taxis are quite busy at the moment. As soon as we implement buses, the taxis will slow down. The taxis will slow down. So we're going to implement some bus stops right now. We're going to implement some bus stops. So what we'll do is we'll kind of... It's going to be quite expensive. To build this. How much am I losing right now? Actually, oh, do you know what? We're actually on the cusp of making money, so we're about to spend all that money. We've got a couple of options to what we can do with the buses. I could Well, first off, let's build a bus depot. Where should I build the bus depot? I feel like I might build it over here. Right, where does this snap in? So, 172. Actually, how far does it go until it snaps into that one? We'll go like there, because we'll use this big triangle space right now for our bus depot. There, and then straight in. So, we'll get the bus depot in here. Oh, actually, we'll get a little side street in. So, we'll go about there with it. Oh, I can maybe bend it. Ooh. I don't know on this one, because it might be like when I placed in the police station. I kind of need it to be touching. That's the problem. You need the road to be touching. And while that does kind of solve all my issues, it doesn't look very good. You know what I mean? It don't look good, boys. It don't look good. So we'll kind of keep it basic. Like that. Bring you all the way in. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. So that's the bus depot then. You've got upgrades where we can have electric buses or extra garage for more buses in general. But it also unlocks the bus station, which is a big terminus. And the city's not that big for a terminus yet. And I think we'll only really, in reality, maybe need 1, 2 at a push bus routes. I wouldn't really go that far just yet. So it's just about now figuring out where I want the bus route system to go. So let me first add the connection just here for this road and build a little bit more commercial. Just to bulk this area up a little bit more. So a bit more commercial. There we go. So give us a reason to have a couple of bus stops going down here. Now I could build a clockwise and a counterclockwise loop. So I'm going to go for the residential area, come down this main stretch, and then maybe loop around here, and then back up again. Should I do a counterclockwise and a clockwise loop? You need to put more taxi stands out there, at least 10. I don't need to, GM. I've got the dispatch center, so they can pick up people wherever they want to go. They can pick up and drop off people anywhere, so you don't need any more stands. $5,000 PC? No. How's the optimization, by the way? Terrible. Terrible. And we will now build with the shelters. We'll build with the shelters. So, clockwise and counterclockwise, guys, let me know in the chat right now. So we'll have a stop here. And then we'll have a stop there. Do you reckon that is that enough spacing? You reckon? And I'll have one over here. We'll do one just there. Now, do I want it to kind of come this way, friend? Yeah, I reckon so. We'll have one here. And then we'll do one there, one there. I might actually put one here instead, and then one there. And then delete this one. Ha ha! Don't do bus stops any further apart. You always worry too much about... Yeah. Right, so I'm just kind of working this out in my head. So I'm not actually going to bring them into the office area. We'll do a path that kind of cuts down. We'll do one here. And then I've got to bring it in to connect up to there. So we'll bring it in to where we'll have a stop just there. And then we'll cut one in just there. And then there. And then that's it. So we'll do one loop first. And then we'll do the opposite loop. So, bam. No, we're going to go this way, right? Bam. 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 So it's quite simple, but hopefully it will be quite effective. Do you know what? I'm going to do the opposite way as well. I'm going to push the boat out. Because I can reduce how many buses are on each of the routes. So they're not overwhelmed with too many buses. Let's go. Let's go. Snake, I learned my taxing is still in an economic crisis, but reached level 5, so I sort of got it saved. Concord, listen. You stressed me out in City Skylines 1. And you're doing it in City Skylines 2. At least you're consistent. At least you're consistent right now. So over here, there's not really anyone going to utilize these bus stops right now, but that's where we're going to build up the area next. So we'll get this rocking and rolling next. Got to wait for Xbox for spring. Oh, is that when they're bringing it out on Xbox? Damn. What I like about this as well, you can add waypoints. So I can choose where the bus goes. Not so much in there. You can choose the waypoint it goes. So because it was going to cut into here. But I want it to follow the same route as the other one. I like that. Such a simple addition, but it's a lot less of a pain now, isn't it? It's a lot less of a pain. I refuse to look at it, Concord. I don't want to know. I don't want to know at this point. You stress me out, mate. Right, down and then to here. So I've got 2 bus routes right now that are going to go round and do their thing. So buses, we should see them all being released from over here. Which, there they go. Oh, it's raining, by the way. Yes. The rain, boys. The rain right now. And how many buses are on these routes? So we've got 2 bus lines. And we've got... Oh, that's way too many buses. Oh, I don't know. We'll give... I feel like it's way too many buses. I'll keep the ticket price default because I'm not too sure. I reckon we bring it down to... Let's go 4 buses to begin with. And I'll add more on if needs be. Because it is a total of 8 buses. I've only got 4,000 citizens. I've only got 4,000 citizens right now. Left-hand traffic. Well, I am British, and we are playing on an EU map. Well, an EU-themed map. Forest. So get wrecked, you noob. Right, got more demand still. So let's kind of add more to this. And then we got all space down here for more commercial. I'm not looking, Concord. I'm not looking. Only 4. Well, in both directions, together it's then 8. I don't feel like we've got that much demand. Well, we will have quite a large demand for buses, but I don't feel like we'll have huge amounts. So here's a bus stop now. You can see people waiting at the bus stop. That's got 11 people and 2 dogs on board. Let's actually watch this bus route. Oh, there's a biker gang here, boys. There's a biker gang on these mean streets. Right. Where's this next stop? So everyone getting off there was going to work. Not bad. And the buses can hold 80 people as well. So that's quite a lot, isn't it? It is quite a lot. It is quite a lot. Right. Ooh, what's going on over here then? Lack of high-skilled labour. Okay, let's take care of a little bit more of education. Do you know what I haven't got in? I haven't got any garbage in yet. I've just realised that. That's hilarious. Right, how is the school doing anyway? It's only halfway to its capacity. So let's implement a high school next. And hey, this is quite a big-ish building, so I reckon we're going to squeeze the high school in just here. There we go. There we go. And what does that do for us straight away? So 4, 8. Citizens are slowly creeping into it right now. A lot of traffic for a city, only 4,000. Where's the traffic, boy? Where's the traffic? Traffic jams where, mate? Traffic jams where? Oh no, there isn't any. Lots of parking behind the school. That could be a good idea as well, couldn't it? Yeah. We could add some parking here. They're all parking on the side of the streets because the reason is these buildings, these zone buildings, don't have any parking spots. Like how they're able to park on the low density stuff. Like that dude's managed to park his car on his little driveway there. So I reckon with the spaces around it then, it would be a good idea to build some nice little parking spots. I might be able to squeeze in some slightly larger ones as well. A large parking lot. That sounds good enough for me there. That would help with all the soccer moms dropping off their little nerds for school. And I could then slightly ban the parking by grass either side, which gets rid of the ability to park on these roads. So we'll just do it around this block. And I'll place some trees on it as well. So it doesn't straight away force everybody over. Because unlike City Skylines 1, everything's there for a reason. Every citizen, every vehicle has its own life. Its own kind of simulation. So you gotta wait for them to technically respawn on their day and then move in there. So they'll eventually head over there. But I've cleared that little block there. It does push it elsewhere. But once they kind of finish their day, because you got to wait for them to finish their day of work right now, or come home, or whatever it is, or start the day. But yeah, make it free. That's actually not a bad idea too. I mean, do I make it half the price or just make it completely free? Let's see what happens when you make it free. How much we can kind of fill it all up. Bum, 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 bum. So elementary's looking pretty good. High school, there's 66 right now. What are the education levels looking like? So we've got a high college eligibility. Can I unlock college? I can. Oh, it's only one development point. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. A college, then. How big is that building? It's a fairly decent size. I might put the college up here in like its own little peninsula. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Right, so let's bring this 4-lane road up to about there, and then I'm going to create a little loopity-loop. So is that enough room there for the... Oh no, okay, it's not enough. Alright, let's try that one again. Actually, let me put this about there. So that was 48. There we go. Alright, college will fit in there, right? Yes. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm creating like a big oval, so it's got like a grand driveway entrance. I like this. I do this in like normal City Skylines. Bring you down a bit more. And you. And then we'll do our little bend. So that there is a 56. So it's not really going to work out that well. But we now have a nice little grand entrance either way. Plant some trees down, make it look beautiful. Why is that one like really weird? What's going on here? I much prefer the way you used to do bends in City Skylines. I much preferred it. It was an easier system. It was an easier system. A much easier system. So there we go. So we've got huge eligibility. So with that eligibility, we should start to see a few of them making their way over here. But it is currently midnight, so we've got to wait for the next day. Right. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Right, let's get some more residents moving in. And we'll paint bucket this area first. And then we'll do a little bit of a strip going down to here. So we'll probably only bring it to about there. And then to about there as well. With the low density stuff. 82 in high school right now. We've got over 500 in elementary school. So that should hopefully give them the education levels. Okay, they've already stopped complaining right now. So they've already got their higher educated people. So you see, they only really want one educated person. So looking back at my education levels, we've got 1,600 eligible for college. The college has a 1,000 capacity. So if all those eligible people decided that they wanted to go to college, then that would overload it. But by the looks of it, some of them just don't want to go. They would just rather go to work and pay those bills. So not bad then. We will slowly start to hopefully increase the well-educated levels as well. But at least we got a nice little college in. Now we'll just kind of tick us along over time. So unemployment. What's the unemployment now saying? Right, 11%. So that's perfect now because we can spend some of that industrial demand again. And we'll try and link these in now as we slowly start to spread some more industrial over to where our offices are currently lying. So off this, we'll go to about there. And then we'll bend this in. Oh, that's not a bend. Alright, 153. Yeah, there we go. We'll go with that. Get some farming in. Ooh. Oh, yeah, we should actually get some more just generic different types of industry in general, right? We should get some, like, some more generics in anyway. Right. Is that too small to squeeze in, maybe? We'll only do it there. We'll only do it there. But let me just get some industry in anyway. Right, bam. There we go. Right, so we've got the wood industry in. Now, farming. Where do we have any availability for farming? I know we had some zones elsewhere. Oh, but we're kind of building over them, which is hilarious. We could do this up here, which is not bad. It wouldn't be much, but some is better than none, right? Some is better than none. I could also build some of the mining stuff as well, but the demand's really, or the resource is nowhere near. Right, we'll build a little bit of farming over there. I think that would be quite cool. We'll unlock a few more tiles. Just get them out of the way. And right, so this farming demand, or the farming resource, is around here. It's not a lot. It might only be one building. But we can make it a decent building. We could make it a decent building. Now, we'll do what we've done with the wood industry. We'll use the little dirt road, and we'll kind of come off this here. So if I leave this out. Now, I've just got to figure out, is it possible to leave the overview up of natural resources? Yes. So if I bring this in, I'm going to bring it in to... Right, if I bring that there and then bring this like that. The building there, and then we'll do the zoning around it. That should work out. That should work out. Right. Now, okay, livestock farming, grain farming, or vegetable farming. Pick one, boys. Pick one right now. Livestock, vegetable, or grain farming. Or should I split? It's not. I don't feel like it's a lot of area to split it. Should I do 2 small ones or 1 big one? If I do 2 small ones, I can do a livestock one and then like a crop one. What are we saying? Oh, you can put rock anywhere? Okay, that's pretty cool. Should we do 2 small ones? Well, okay, well, if I build this one here. So let me kind of go to about there. I want to see how good a livestock one is. Right, put the snapping on. So if I go directly up, and we'll go just on the outskirts of it, and then we won't use the snapping, and we'll kind of follow it around. So we're giving it like a decent amount of coverage for this resource. All the way up to there and then in. So that's our, let me pause it right now. That's our livestock one. Then we'll do vegetable next. So the vegetable one, I'll place just here. So we'll snap it to begin with. And then we'll freehand it all. So at least we've got 2 different types of product being created within this vicinity. So even though I'm snapped to it, you have got to slightly come off it. And back to the snapping. Oh, that's the building there, sorry. There we go. Oh, what happened to the building? Where did my building go? What happened there? Well, that's a little bit of a bug, isn't it? Right, let's try that again. That's a bit unfortunate, wasn't it? There we go. Nice little bit of farmland now we're in. Right, sweet. So this one is our livestock, which only really got 1 employee, but we like the wood industry. As time goes on, more and more employees get hired. And this is our vegetable one, which can have up to 10. So they've already built a greenhouse here on the field. This over here has got some type of... oh, we've got some chickens over here. Nice. Nice. So noise pollution's low on both. This one produces livestock, obviously. This one produces vegetables. So not bad. It's a shame that the area wasn't that big. Do some grain at the back of the industry. Oh, you reckon around here? Does it cause ground pollution? Ground pollution. See, if I put grain here... Oh, but then again, it's here, though, isn't it? Would it be weird having those buildings towering over a grain farm? I'd have to slightly move this road as well. Let me pause for a second. So, we'll bring this road kind of up and in. So if I come off a little bit of a dirt road here to utilize this, and providing that how far does the ground pollution spread? Providing that I slightly avoid the road a little bit and just kind of cover this area, we could be okay with the ground pollution with the farm. I don't actually know if it actually technically affects it. Would be interesting to find out, wouldn't it? And I'll bring you up to there, bring you up to about there, and then we'll... Oh, hold on. I'm missing some spots here, aren't I? Right, snap of the road ever so beautifully. And we'll bring it to about there, and I reckon we kind of then come away slightly. Right to the edge here. Round the road. And back in. So decent size there. I've tried to avoid it, and what I could do is then place down some trees just to kind of treat it as if it's like the natural barrier, so it doesn't look as weird. Put some bushes down here and there. I'm just going to do like a various amount of trees and stuff and different bushes. So that we're now all up and running. 10 employees straight away, straight off the bat. Not bad. Not bad. Do members get perks on the old channels sending it to, or just the are they for member? You mean compared to the main channel? No, it's completely different. It's just more of like a support thing on this channel. As I just came from Concord, says to stream. His city is way better. Oof. Right, we got some beautiful farming right now anyway. So, I wonder if unemployment's popped up a little bit. It's at 1.3%. Okay, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Now, we have got a little bit of medium density demand as well. So, I have been slightly waiting for that. I'm trying to think of the best place for it. I'm going to kind of create a bit of a split road here. There we go. Just fill in some more of that low density demand. Just fill that in there. And with the medium density, I'm going to place some along here. So I've got two options here. I can do the mixed, but I don't really have any commercial demand. So we'll spend the medium density. Now I'll transition with the low cost housing as well. So we'll see how we get on with that. Concord has trains. Oh, that's why he's gone bankrupt so early. He went all out from the get-go. He went all out from the get-go, didn't he? He didn't play by the rules, Concord. He didn't play by the rules. Right. Paths, anyway. So, they're going to hate me, but I do need to kind of slightly dig in to the residential. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. Alright, nice little bend down. And then we'll do a nice little connection here. Little one just there. And we'll do one there, which will lead in down to there. Do one just here, and then do one just here. Right, lots of walkability because we do have a bus stop on that side of the road. We do have a nice little bus stop there as well. Does the game have, yeah, it does have infinity money. Yeah, you can select that as an option. You can select that as an option. So we got a little bit of that demand. I don't know whether to put down to that mixed zoning just here. I'll put it there in those tiles and see how much of it builds up. That should be pretty interesting. Now, we'll spend some more demands right now on the industrial. Oh, no, 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 no. I wanted that to be straight. And we'll do little alleyways for here. Boom town. Oh yeah. There we go. And we're squeezing some more industry now. Nice. Spend those demands. How many people are using the bus? That's actually a good point right now. We should check it out, shouldn't we? So, bus-wise, we have over 1,352 people a month. So, when it comes to our buses, The line usage is quite low. Line schedule. But there is a fair amount of people using it by the looks of it. So 35 passengers. But on the overview there, it's quite high. But look at how many people are using taxis as well. Not bad, not bad. Not bad indeed. Oh, power's an issue. Power! Right, for the first time ever, we now got power issues. So, it's basically about birds, copies, is our power now a problem? Yes. I'm just going to extend onto it. Oh, no, you can't. You can't, can you? No. Okay, electricity. So, I'm going to have to build another power plant because I'm not in a windy area, so wind turbines are pointless. They are completely pointless for me. So we'll have to build a second power plant. Just for now. Alright, connect you up. There we go. And we've got the power. So, they're complaining a lot about medical facilities. We've got 16 development points, so we should spend some of this. I might build a hospital. But to build it, we've got to spend the development points right now. So, hospital is 2 development points. We'll buy you. And how big is said hospital? It's a decent size. It is a decent size. So, let's build it over in here then with these services. There we go. Run you down to there. And in. So if I build like a square here, and then we build our hospital within this square. Now, how big was it again? Sorry, it's a decent size, which I know there's going to be like some sweet expansions we can do to it. So if I just drop it there, what's the expansion in the hospital? There is a trauma center. Interesting. Oh, increases the patient's recoveries from the condition. That's kind of cool. Now, what's our average healthcare? Average health is 57. So I wonder if that will kind of work out. 58, it's already gone up 1%. 59, it's already gone up 2% right now. So that's going to work out very well. 60%. Oh, let's go. We've already increased it by 3%. So it will give us a bit more capacity on the vehicle situation. Yeah. Right, let's check our city stats anyway. So, roads. So, parking availability. We need to increase it around these areas, don't we? We really do. Look how desperate they are for this stuff. So, let's add a nice little car park in. We could do like an overground one or an underground one. Ooh, how do we unlock an underground one? Underground parking building. Right, that sounds quite fun. Let's do that. Now, how big is the building? It's actually quite reasonable. So, I might squeeze this in. Where would be the best position for it? It's quite busy around here, so it's like it needs to be over on this side almost. We've got a lot of traffic there, so a roundabout might be a good thing. Actually, let's build the roundabout first. How big of a roundabout? Should we go medium? Right, it's going to destroy those buildings, but they'll build back. Our first roundabout, baby. Our first roundabout. So the traffic should flow in a little bit easier now. But yeah, there is a lot of demand here for some type of parking. So I might delete this path to place in an underground car park. And we'll do it off the entry there or here. I've got an idea. We'll do an alleyway road. And we'll build it to there. Actually, got to delete all this. Alright, let me delete this path. I actually don't know if anybody uses those paths. Okay, they do. Yeah, they do. I'll get them back in, but I'm going to connect you up to this road. So, bringing you in to there at least. Car parking. I want it to be on this road. Just to cover that little section there. Which should then give us the space to build our path going back up. Connecting to there. And then running all the way back down. Right, very good. And we got our own little designated area. I could stick a little mini roundabout on that road as well. Would it squeeze in, is the question. Would it squeeze in such a small little roundabout? Oh, no. What a shame. What a shame. What's stopping me from actually running the road directly to here? There isn't, is there? There is bus stops, though, so that might stop me. Just to give us like an additional entry point. And this can hold up to 200 vehicles. So that gives us a little bit more of an abundance of parking. So we'll see how that changes things as time goes on. So traffic-wise anyway. So even as these areas are pretty red, vehicles are flowing, but it is the middle of the night. Well, it's almost midnight in the game, so it's not the best time where you see the most traffic running through. Electricity is okay. Water is okay at the moment. Healthcare is up to 66%. So we've increased it nearly 10%. Would you say Skylines 2 is worth the purchase so far? It is. It is if you've got a mediocre PC and you're willing to play it all on low settings. So yeah, turn the day and night cycle. Turn on the day and night cycle. Nah, because you literally can't see nothing. I'll put it on to show you, but I'm turning it straight off. You can't see nothing. It's horrible. Plus the day and night cycle makes my PC go even hotter. Because it has to simulate all the lights and stuff like that. It's just hard to play in it. Right. Right. Oh, tornado! It would be cool though. When you've got like a really big city built, I bet the day and night cycle is really cool. Especially when it gets like winter and autumn time as well. When it starts to get like, you know, the mood starts to set as it gets a little bit darker. Good job it's not hitting us. Good job it's not hitting us right now. Right, anyway. Where was I looking at all this stuff? So, I have no garbage facilities at all in this city. We should really take a look at sorting that out. So, we've got the option for landfill. That's the only option I've got. Which does pollute quite a bit. It does create a lot of pollution. I could do an incinerator. Which would also produce electricity. But it's so expensive, an incinerator. I'm going to build a little bit of a landfill right now. So, I'm actually going to continue this road up. To about there. And we'll end it with a little bit of a cul-de-sac. And we'll kind of come off it. Like there. And then build it around here. So I like the landfills. They're actually quite decent, believe it or not. So if I... Can I freehand this? Go right round this. And then snap it all in. Are we on? Oh, we're not even on snapping. And I reckon we'll go to about here. I'll bring it up. Go down. We'll go not too close to the waterfront. And I'm going to bring it all the way down to about here. I like this because you can incorporate the roads around the designs of all this stuff. Now, this is completely overkill. This is completely overkill. But it's so fun to see the roads get implemented within our landfill site. Oh. In his garbage collection. Exactly. Apparently these guys do. So it has the ability to have 1,400 tons. Which is amazing. That's slightly out of the town a little bit. So that's all okay. So it's another facility implemented in the city. So let's extend these roads now down. We'll try and get some more residents moving in now. To there. That 4-lane road is just here, by the way. I think we're going to get this to also run. Oh, do we come off this in a diagonal fashion? If I went like that and then ran that along it this way, that could be quite a cool little run. Right, leading in. And then skadoodling this in that way. And we're going to fill this little area in as well. That's where he makes the kids play into the parks. That's also reminded me I need to build parks. That's also just reminded me I need to build parks. Right. For those who haven't right now, if you haven't, guys, smash that like button down below. I really will appreciate that. I really would appreciate it. Right, let's get some small parks in right now. I completely, neglected some of the basic stuff. So a nice little parking just there. I'm going to put them in areas where you don't mind oofing some of the residents. We'll do a small plaza. Ooh. Small playground near the schools. One there. One just there. We've got a dog park we can kind of get in. We'll place this more over this side, I reckon. Just here on the corner. And we also have a campfire site as well. Maybe we can put this out in the wilderness near the farms. Oh no, in the forestry area. That would be a good shout, wouldn't it? Let's place this over here. A little bit of a campfire site. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Not gonna lie, there should be meteors in this game. I don't know if there actually is. The only disaster we've kind of seen trying to kind of oof us right now is a tornado. So yeah. Yes, a park and a beach. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, we're just waiting for the day start right now. We are in winter, so the game is a little bit kind of darker than normal. Right, let me get to these normal roads. Bring you out to there. Bring you out to there. There we go. And I bend all these bad boys all in. Because we're now going to hopefully connect into all of this. And slightly extend it. So I reckon then we're going to do an awkward grid. We'll do an awkward grid. So if I bring that to there. And lead it in like that. Hold on. So it did slightly adjust my roads here, which we're going to delete this road real quickly. And then extend it to there. So it's where roads now meet different intersections. And you kind of get like a different vibe on the go. It's also where you could cause a little bit of chaos. And then start to see roundabouts being formed. Like, that's a crazy junction here, right? That's a crazy junction. So, what if I dropped in a big roundabout? Just to kind of aid the traffic flow there. Nice. Nice. Right. We need some low density residential right now. So I'm going to go crazy on such a vast area of it. Are you going to make a train or tram track above roads? I will eventually. I will eventually when I got a little bit more of this city built up. We will eventually get there. Much better looking with the roundabout. It does look a lot better, doesn't it? Wait till all this area is kind of built up too. And then commercial demand's coming in. Oh, these are our buildings, sorry, which had the commercial underneath. We can't see them because it's winter and it's currently raining. Well, I forgot we got those in. Right, let's get some paths implemented. There we go. We'll just do it there. And we've got a bit of commercial. Nice. So all slowly coming in. We're honing in on the 10,000 capacity limit. So what do we unlock next then in terms of these milestones? Which becomes a busy town. Oh, we haven't done any region stuff, have we? We haven't, no. Let's do it.
Your boy's got that cash.
Concord!
Money moolah.
Concord Enchanting donated £1.
Thank you, Concord. Thank you very much. How are you doing, sir? How are you doing? Right, I'm going to bring this in to there. And then run this all the way around. So does anybody want to give me any names for this first region here? We'll rename this little region here. So you can add stuff to it. You can make them energy consumption awareness. You can ban heavy traffic. Make them recycle. Roadside parking fee. Oh, I'm going to add that to the... I think there's been a road accident. Oh no, there's been a crash, which is now going to cause traffic jams. It's forcing everybody to turn around. How dare you have a crash? 2080 Ti heights. That's amazing. That's amazing right now. Oh, the Popo's here, boys. Also, oh, I thought that was the Popo there. It's actually someone on a bike merged with inside of the Popo vehicle. Typical muscle car drivers. Right, let's give it a name. Enchanting Concord. Get out of here, Concord, right now. Get out of here. Matfield. Overheated estates. Are you able to add policies to the whole city? I think so. I think there's a... Oh, no, that's an event journal. Oh, actually, I don't know. I don't know if you actually can. Maidstone. Get out of here. So this is Falls Chester. So we need to kind of think of a decent name for it. This was our first little area that we kind of got underway. Matfield. Soviet onion field. So it's a nice little community. It does have the cemetery involved in there. Chester Heights. It could be. Yeah, we'll go Chester Heights. Chester. It makes more sense than what Concord's saying right now. The damn fool. Chester Heights, baby. Now, I'm going to build one here, and I'm going to ban traffic, which will force them... Not ban traffic, sorry. Ban parking on the side streets. Like, have a parking fee. Because if they choose to park there, it's money in my pocket. Alright, we'll do it over here. And they'll also... go ahead and park in the car park, which is more money in my pocket. So we're going to bring it down. Oh, there's a street there called Concord Street. That is unfortunate. Right, there we go. So what should we call this area then? We'll give this one a... oh, speed bumps is one you can add in as well. A parking fee. Cost of parking, but just with a slider. So how do you adjust the parking then with a slider? The cost of parking can be adjusted with the slider. Am I blind? Where's the slider? Ah! You drop it down. You drop it down. So we'll keep it $10 anyway. We'll keep it $10. Does it mean everyone's going to get in their vehicles right now and move it? This car park's doing pretty good as well. Interesting. So we've got Chester Heights. What are we calling this one? Matfield. I'm not calling it Matfield. Oh no. Get it out of here. Get it out of here right now. Did you make a road maintenance building? No, I haven't done the maintenance building yet. Moscow. I'm not calling it Moscow. What is going on? What is going on right now? I'm calling it Fullerton. Don't talk to me ever again. So, yeah, that's all added in right now. Very nice, very nice, very nice. The roundabout's working smoothly. So, a couple of little regions there. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I like it, I like it. Right, we got more industry demand. I'm surprised you don't really have any more office demand. Now, it does say here as well what creates the demand. So, the demand is high here because of the availability of jobs, the happiness, and the unoccupied buildings. Am I reading that right? Residential zones are where different types of houses are constructed. Residential demand results in workplaces being available. So, why are you asking us a chef's name? I was hoping for some common sense and none of you guys have got it. So, this is what's affecting it. The unoccupied buildings is affecting the low residential demand. I don't get this. Is this what makes this increase? Or is this, because this is increased, that's what it's making it happen? Do you know what I mean? Do these three things here cause this to increase? Or is the increased amount of this causing these? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Which way round is that? Labour availability, high skill labour availability, unoccupied buildings. If there's a plus, it's beneficial, and minus reduces it. So plus means there's going to be more jobs available, more happiness, and it will lower the unoccupied buildings. Is that right? The cause of demand. Oh, so because this is higher, it causes these. Right, I get you. I get you. They don't quite really word it right, do they? Right, I get you. I get you. I get you. So, our demands are currently changing right now. We're actually getting a bit of high density demand coming. So, because this is so high, there's a lot of unoccupied buildings. Or, no, I'm still confused. I'm still confused right now. The demand drops when unoccupied buildings. Oh, these, okay, yeah, I get it. Now I get it. So if it's a minus, it means it will make it down. So there's more unoccupied buildings, this demand goes down. If people are happier and there's more jobs available, this increases. I get it. So we're actually getting a office demand, and it shows us what's affecting it right now, which the office demand gets spent straight away because we still had a few little bits and bobs there. So I kind of get it right now. I get it. I get the demands and how they work. So what's affecting office demand is the fact that, okay, it's disappeared right now. So that's fluctuating quite heavily. So medium density, because we had negative buildings reduce it, but because we have a high availability of jobs. So I'm taking it when we got a high availability of jobs, right? Kind of. The labour availability is increasing the office demand, which is nice to see. So I might be able to squeeze in some more offices then. And that will spend that demand instantly, because there's very little of it. Which now there is less high skill labour and there's more unoccupied buildings. So that demand gets sucked down. Right. We're on it, boys. We're on it. We are on it. So we do have a nice little bit of high density demand. And what houses do I have available? Which is the low rent stuff, isn't it? I'm not a huge fan of the low rent stuff, but we'll squeeze some in here. Wait, did I have that selected right? Yeah. Seems we got a little bit of demand for it. And yeah. So we won't really see much or any office demand until this little kind of section here is completely zoned out. But it's all good. It's all good. People are slowly moving in anyway. I want us to get out of winter now as well, because it's very gloomy and dark, isn't it? It is very gloomy and dark. Right, should we take a look at telecommunications? So right now I can do mail stuff, or I can place down a radio mast. I got some points as well, which I can unlock some more stuff for it. Let's sort out telecommunications. Yeah, I know, Concord. It is a bit annoying, isn't it? You can't overlap it very well. Right, let's get a telecommunication tower, a telecom tower right now. That'll give a better coverage. That'll give us decent coverage. If I placed it within the middle. So what does it do? It provides noise pollution, which is not good. So I might just put it on the outskirts over here and then do a smaller one over there. Or I place it over here. Let's place it over here. This is our bus depot, isn't it? So let's place it there. They won't mind too much within our industry area. So the telecom tower there provides... it's the centre... Oh, the Theatre Actor Mansion. We'll get some signature buildings in next as well. The centre of the media broadcast signature... Increase entertainment citywide and attracts tourists. So that's the telecom tower, boys. So that gives us good coverage right there. If I come away, that's the oh, actually, it's not as big as you expect now, is it? Considering. Oh, is it because we don't... Oh, hang on. I haven't even got it connected to the road. What a noob. What a noob. So that's now connected to the road. So what boost does that do? Okay, that's more like it. That's more like it. I can do some upgrades to it. Oh, no, you can't. I think it's the other one. The radio tower is what you can kind of do a couple of upgrades to. Yeah. So that'll help out a little bit of business anyway. Right, signature buildings. What have we unlocked? Only 2. Oh, 3. So the Pop Mansion, a +2 well-being within a 500-meter radius. So I'm going to squeeze that just here. The Theatre Actor Mansion, and we'll throw this in. Just there. So that's a decent radius around it, and then these are a little bit more of a taller-ish building. So where could I throw this in? Maybe over on this side. Let's kind of reap those rewards and benefits. But it's quite a large building, though, isn't it? Alright, pull it there. Within our commercial area. But that provides, again, a +4 well-being within a 1 kilometer radius. So it does slightly help out. So we have high crime. That's a big issue we've got right now, is high crime within the city. So we'll get a... Oh, welfare office. Let me unlock that as well. And we get the police headquarters. So police headquarters then. So our main one's over there. We'll place this one. Oh, it's actually a really big building. It's a really big building, isn't it? I might place it just over here. Right, place that there. I'm running out of money quite rapidly, by the way. And then we've got our welfare office. Now, we'll save the welfare office. Right, this is the problem right now. I need to get more stuff or more people living here. Because I'm going to be losing vast amounts of cash fairly quickly because of the amount of services that we currently got going on. I can reduce some of the services. Like 1.5 million for service upkeep. What am I doing right now? What am I doing? How do I... Where do I see the server? So, healthcare and deathcare is a big one. I'm going to reduce that by 50%. Police. I know I just got the thingy in, but I'm going to reduce it to 80%. Now taxes. Let's sort the taxes out right now. What do you reckon should be the go ahead for sorting these out? Where do you reckon, what should we increase versus what should we decrease? How far should we push these taxes? Man will go from riches to rags. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Increase everything by 1%. You can do a blanket one, can't you? So 1%. Oh, that's 2. 1%. 1%. 1%. Which, again, will help us out quite fairly. So revenue and expenditure is now slightly changing. But it's still fairly high. It's still fairly high. We need to get more people living here and all that kind of jazz. Waiting for a hearse. Is the cemetery full? No. No. So, roads. Can I? What we'll do it this way instead. In. Like that. And then we'll hit him with the griddy. Really? Right, we'll go there. It's a bit weird how sometimes it just doesn't want to play ball, doesn't it? It can be a bit frustrating. Right, I'm going to do a connection directly in just there. So we'll get some more residential now. This is obviously not going to solve the issues. We need to think about getting some exports up and running, if I'm completely honest with you. But that low density demand is super high for us right now. Super duper high. And we'll cover up to there. And we'll cover down to there. We'll cover all of this to about there. Cover this to about there. So I'm not saying that's going to make us money. Somehow we did make some money somewhere down the line. But that should bring in a little bit more taxation. Okay, all that down and our demand's still growing. Whew! They really want us to put down like a bunch of residential zoning, don't they? They really want us to put down a bunch of residential zoning. Try 12%. I feel like we're on the cusp. We're now like nearly less than $2,000. Let's just wait for these buildings to actually be built and people to move in, and then we'll see. We'll see like where it falls. Because we're going to approach on 1,000 citizens. Also, I can get some commercial in finally over here. So we'll get that all in. Spend those demands. We're down to 1,500 losing on the hour. Down to 500. Is that going to go green plus in a minute? No, now we're going down to 1,400. It's all based on trends, that is. It's all based on trends. Oh, we got some office demand. We're going to quickly throw that in while I can. We should only really kind of spend that demand there. And we have some industrial. Which is now growing some commercial. I'm back and forth here, boys. I'm back and forth. Right. That's a lot of commercial there. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that right now. What's for dinner, Seniac? I've got spaghetti bolognese. So, we're now... Ooh, the Villa City. Nice. Nice. So, in terms of the money right now, service upkeep... Can't reduce that any further. We're making profit on the roads? Oh, fees. Oh, the parking fees. Of course, of course, of course. Transportation. The money we're making versus the money that we're losing. You could adjust the ticket prices to try and get some more money coming in there. Oh my god, I had spag bowl for dinner. Oh, let's go. Delish, mate, delish. Communications. I'll reduce this by 30%. And we'll see how we get on with that. We're actually not far off from cutting it. So, taxation. Oh, no, we're growing more demands. We've got more of the medium demand, which we could use the ones that have the mixed zoning, because it will spend the commercial demand at the same time. Nice. But this demand's through the roof. I don't think, no matter what you do, I don't think I'll be able to satisfy the low density demand. It just, as soon as I place it down, it just wants to go. Like, it barely goes down. It's just good, because it means I've got a lot of, like, room to grow the city. 12% tax, put you in the green. I just have that feeling that 12% tax might cause some problems. But 12%. What was it in City Skylines 1? Was it 13% you can pull it to max? Or was it 12% in that one as well? Right. That should now make us profit, right? That should now make us profit. Apparently no. What's going on? What's going on? Lack of entertainment, unreliable healthcare services. Oh, now they've got a -1 for high taxes. It's not good. 12 was the magic number, was it? Oh, there we go. Now we're in the green. But at the same time, even though we're in the red for a long time, my money's gone up. I had 200,000 at one point, and now I've got 500. So it's kind of worked out in the long run. But now we're back down into negative. We will never win. Never win. We would never win. But I suppose the services that we are paying for will stretch a little bit further to building up our cities. So, no big issues. Oh my goodness. Was there a crasher? Oh no, there's traffic over here. Right, we've got to start thinking about alternative connections. Which, with that being the only road in onto this island, could be a little bit tricky. Could be a little bit tricky, but we'll save that for another stream. Right, I think we're going to end it here, boys. We've been streaming for 3 hours right now. I don't think we've done too bad. Would you like me to continue this city as our stream city? Because I'm going to start a brand new series city tomorrow. But shall we keep this to our stream city? Can Seniag shout out happy birthday to me, 60-year-old man. The Master Dork. Happy birthday, you old man. Happy birthday. Oh, you damn fool. You damn fool. Yeah. Yes, this is Stream City. Call it Matfield. Get out of here. Now, next stream, we've got some more tiles, so we'll try and think about adding an additional highway connection somewhere down the line. We've got a lot of development points we can also spend as well. And we'll try and fill up this island as well. Try and get some more industry down. Try and get some more kind of actual... What's it called right now? Specialized industry. We'll look at imports and exports and another form of public transportation too. So it should be pretty interesting. Next stream, bringing the trains. Yes, 100%. We're going to find a train line, which is, just here as well. So that's fairly interesting too. Yeah, I mean, I can see it running roads down, across, down here and connection in. So it should be pretty fun. It should be pretty fun. When are the poop videos coming out? Oh, I rush. Always wanting the poop. Soon. 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 I'm so bummed that the high density demand doesn't satisfy the low density demand. I know what you mean, but you've got to try and balance the city. It's a lot different now. There's too much micromanagement involved. But you got to think, right? Look at the size of the city, 10,000 residents. I feel like the population would be a lot bigger for what we've currently got in City Skylines 1. But we'll get there anyway. We'll slowly get there. Slowly tear through it, but I don't want to go too crazy because I'll kind of forget about my progression, my road layout, and we'll have some really, really questionable kind of designs and situations. Petville. And on that note, no, we're going to end. I'm upset about the mods. I know, it's not Steam Workshop, the mods. It's now on the Paradox mods or something like that. But hopefully it doesn't limit us on many things. Hopefully it doesn't limit us too much. Guys, I'm going to end it here anyway. I hope you did enjoy this. Smash that like button if you did, guys. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe if you are new around here. I'm going to quickly save this right now. And I'm more impressed that my PC has not blown up. Now, I'll be real with you. Playing this on the beta, my PC, did I save it? Yeah. Wanted to die. So, this is already a step. Oh, can you hear that? Can you guys hear that? I spoke too soon. My PC is going mental. I spoke too soon. Right, let's exit it. Get out of here right now. Ah! Damn it! Right, there we go. Guys, appreciate it right now. For those who have bought the game, enjoy. Hang your PC out the window because it's going to get hot. But yeah. Will we ever play City Skylines 1 again? I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will, but it's been fun. Until next time, boys. I will see you all soon. So good.